Things better. I think we're in business now. It's annoying. Alright, good. There we go. Alright, that's what I was trying to do before. I think now we're in business. Anyway, that was fun. Let's get after him. Shioki, thanks for bearing with me here. I don't know if that was from the previous iteration of the stream or not, but what's up if you're here? So yeah, so we need to split up. She said, right? Yeah, we need to split up. Нам надо было разделиться, так быстро управимся, right? If we were to split up, the faster we would succeed, basically, something like that. If we were to split up, faster we would succeed, right? Or succeed, not success. There we go. Something like that. But Shioki, welcome back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but just part of being near Mexico, I suppose.
Да, наверное.
What's new with you? Then apparently, yes, of course, yes, probably, right?
Но корзинки-то только две.
Ну, кролики-то только две. No кролики-то только две. So I think there's only two what? Korliki. What's up, Denirka? What's up? Welcome back. Thanks for listening. What's new? Where are you watching from? Korizniki? Yeah, there's only two baskets. Alright. Korizniki.
Робко заметила Лена.
Lena. She noticed in a low-kid manner. Robko, she timidly noticed, she shyly noticed something like that, right, Robke?
Да, точно. Это я не доглядела.
Достаточно это я не углядела. I will be the odd one out. Не углядела? What is that? Не углядела. Углядел it, maybe? Uglядела? I didn't look. He didn't notice what? She didn't notice the baskets before, something like that. I didn't notice that before. Like she said, like I see that before. Что-то похожее для меня. Я не замечал этого раньше. Это я не углядела.
И как мы разделимся?
И как мы разделимся, basically. What are we gonna do? Something like that. Like how are we gonna solve this? I think. How are we gonna solve this? Разделать, right? How are we going to solve this? I believe, right? Разделимся. Разделимся. How will we split up? How is that? Because the deal is to do so, and rise is like an instance. So we do things in instances. We do things in little different iterations, something like that, right? Kick me. Rise dealing. So how are we going to split up? I have a choice here, I guess. Obviously, we'll go with my my queen here, Slavia, is going to be the easy choice. Leave it on the screen for a second. Hold on. Okay. Keep going. Novel initial horror Igor Voices of the World. Uje tri gen podriad. In a row, podriad, I'm guessing? Is that what that is? How is it? Is it like a jump scare horror or like a creepy horror? More like it. Very nice though. Horror, one of my favorite games. I'm sure I was always a Resident Evil guy growing up. I forgot, do you play in English or Russian or a different language? Привет, Белил, Kotki, спасибо большое за подписку канал. Svinya, welcome back, welcome back. Hi. How's it going? Welcome back, welcome back. All right. Very important choice. Of course, I remember you. It was only yesterday. Toko bil večera, right? Over heaven. Yema, over heaven. Shem shest, как бы. Шест shem, I should say. Over heaven. Shem shest. Yema. Что значит Yema? Товарищ Mike. Товарищ Stan, fine for you. Товарищ. What's up, comrade? Is Stalin? I don't really think so. No, I'm not. And they found that communism. Yay! What's new? Что нового у вас, свинья, белый? Как наш stream? Over heaven, как наш stream? Kotki, hello. How's it going? Ты уже знаешь о падежах? Шут это падежах, но, конечно, по-английски нет, но не именно. Кира, как бы. In a row. Okay, 3 days in a row. Nothing wrong with that. That's good. What up, Yotaro-san? Welcome back. Today we have a lot of rain and град. Что град? Где живешь? Я забыл. Я приехал, что так робить и краще просто surprised that you talk and communicate simply over. Что это? What do you mean? Обращается просто over. Не понимаю, что это значит. Oh, over я твое имя. Да, конечно. Okay, over. Very good. Куда смотрите? Где смотришь? Что кажут про SSR in American school? Кажут is like what do they teach? They just teach that it was a communist kind of empire. Basically, they basically teach кажут. I don't know. He's not кажут. That it was a communist empire, something like that. Leno Vibra. О, не знаю. Это очень славянский язык через эта игра, но имеет смысл выбрать славе, нет? What up, Chupep? Welcome back. Спасибо большое, что вернулся. Ладно, здесь. Подпишите. Спасибо. Thank you. Это очень важно, потому на 42 тысяч подписчиков я поеду в Россию, но спасибо большое за помог мой мечт для поговаривали люди мой сломанный русский IRL. Over heaven. No, куда смотришь, если хочешь поделиться? These women are still at the lake dallying around. Classic, of course, but that's alright. That's what lakes are for, I guess. Он же от концовой виптица. He already chose a ending, something like that. Your week ended. Very nice. They буду смотреть твой стрим. Alright, это хорошо. Поэтому, почему твой неделя уже выходит? Что скажешь про Гроянскую war in USA? Nothing. Не знаю, что Гроянскую war. Может, потом буду читать его на Википедии. Но только знаю, это война меньше. Лена и Славия. Сейчас и думаю, имеет смысл выбрать Славия, потому это я традиционал чел, чувак.
Я надеялся, что Славе составит мне компанию, но спросить не решился.
Okay. Мне не хотелось выбрать здесь одному, so I didn't want to choose basically only one, right? Выбрать здесь одному. I didn't want to leave someone here alone, basically, something like that, yeah. I didn't want to leave someone. No, what is brodit? What is brodit in this scenario? It maybe is wander. Мне не хотелось бродить здесь одному, right? I didn't want to wander around here alone. I didn't want to wander around here alone. Что-то какие-то, right? Я надеялся, and I hoped, что Славия составит мне компанию, right? Yeah, and I hoped that Slavia would give me company, но спросить не решился, because I didn't ask. What is this? No, спросить не решился. What is this? The argument? Yeah, I didn't dare. Okay, and the спросить не решился. I did not dare ask. Oh, come on, what a wimp. Okay, so he doesn't want to ask for the company of the woman. He just wants the company of the woman. Без спросения. Это cringe. What's up, Daniel? How's it going? What's up? Welcome back. What's new with you? Что слайпе сегодня? Let's see, буду читать из TikTok. Spoiler. Не спойлер, не буду читать это из-за праздников, которые проходят в моей России. Yes, it is, yes. С праздников. I'm guessing you guys are busy. Что нормально дело для праздников сегодня, для Дня Мая? What's kind of the normal, что, как обычно, праздник, was it? Как обычно, yeah, праздновать. Гражданское. Что значит гражданское? How am I? I'm pretty good, Coach Key. Nice to meet you again. I'm on my way to Mexico. I think tomorrow I will be in Mexico. Завтра буду в Мексико. Не знаю, если могу стримовать из Мексико, но yeah, that's where I'll be. The game is not. Well, how are you, Coach Key? The game is not just jump scare. It has an insane, scary atmosphere and creepy ambient music. Okay, normal stuff, I guess, for a horror game. West State versus East State. Huh. When was it? Или когда был? When was that? The West State versus the East State. Interesting. Oh, communism тоже? Let's see. I didn't dare ask for her company.
Одна корзинка у меня, одна у вас. Все очевидно.
Одна корзинка у меня, одна у вас. Все очевидно. One basket for me, one with you, of course. All right. So again, he shouldn't split up the girls. That's kind of not a gentlemanly thing to do. So чтобы быть gentleman, он будет взять корзинки, да? All right. So he's gonna take one for himself, basically. One basket for me and one for you. Of course, right? Something like that. So, очевидно, all is obvious, right? Obviously. So, очевидно, obviously, maybe something like that. It's a little better, obviously, right? Очевидно.
Нет, давай я с тобой пойду.
Нет, давай я с тобой пойду. No, I will go with you. Oh. Okay, right? Let me go with you, believe. Давай я с тобой. I believe that's what you're saying. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. Let me go with you. All right. Wow. Значит, okay. I guess she likes me. Гражданская война is the Civil War, maybe because within the Гражданская, maybe. Okay, interesting. When was this? Это русский гражданская война? Или когда был? When was this Civil War? Yo, kiss блин. Serious? Oh, it. Ведется разработка над бесконечным в 3D в интернете посмотрим, может тебе будет интересно. You should look at Бесконечно лето in 3D. You're kidding. Что? Макс Страхер. Спасибо, что вернулся, мистер Микловин. Хоть кто знает русский. Что? Я нет. Really? Бесконечно лето в 3D. Really? Интересно. Это из много года назад, но interesting. Я не готов, я не даже... О, блин. Я не даже выиграть его на 2D, на 2D, ну, может будет в будущем. The Russian Civil War is going on right now. What? Really? This is like, you're basically talking about like the Ukrainian conflict? Что думаешь, что твой фиолетовым волосами, Violet's voice? Or her hair, volosami, right? Volos, her hair. I think it's nice. I don't know, violet hair, the purple hair. What do I think about the purple hair girl? Она хорошо, но я традиционный чувак, и I prefer, как сказать, I prefer, я предпочитаю Анну, думаю, но Вилотови волос хорошие. What's up, Горох? Спасибо, что вернулся. Hi, друг, what's up? Tiki Groy, welcome back. What do you think about the American Civil War, which is still around in the 1800s? I think it was very interesting, for sure. I mean, there is still a divide between North and South today. Сегодня есть пропасть между севером и югом, часть Америка сегодня. No, I don't know. Ну что, как ты там, родной? What is going on with you? Familiar, родной? What's up with you? What's up there? Yeah, okay. Завтра будет в Мексико. У меня несколько страх. Как вы? Как ты там? I like that. Как твой успех в изучении языка? Думаю, мой прогресс хороший есть, но всегда могу быть, right? Всегда could be better. What is this? Могло был быть, yeah. Всегда могло быть лучше, конечно, как всегда. Как твой успех в твое дело. Ты вывали в статую свободы. Did you go to the statue of Свободы? The freedom statue? What is the Свободы? What is the freedom statue? Это в Нью-Йорк или статуя свободы? Ты видел в статуе? Yeah, the freedom statue. Yeah, I've been there. Да, когда я был в Нью-Йорк, я видел его. Rodney can move with me, darling and bro, depending on who you talk. No, too interesting. That doesn't really exist in English. I guess you wouldn't. Well, I guess I don't know. Some people call their darlings bros, but not everyone. Not a lot of people call their bros darling. Yeah, I've been there. It's pretty cool. I haven't been inside. Yeah, я не был внутри. I never went inside. However, what is it? Болей. Я никогда не заходил внутрь. Это не знаю, потому я никогда не заходил внутрь. I've never been inside, so I'm not really sure. But apparently, yeah, Gdzieś это прав. Apparently it's true, but I've never been. Um,
Славе улыбнулась.
Slavia улыбнулась, right? Slavia smiled. Great,
Давай.
okay. Давай, oh, really?
Я несколько удивился, но в то же время обрадовался.
Я нисколько удивился, но в то же время обрадовался. I also smiled a little because this made me happy, basically, something like that. Я нисколько удивился. Right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Я нисколько удивился, но в то же время, at the same time, обрадовался. At the same time, I was happy, right? Something like that. Что здесь происходит? Американец изучение русский язык через видеоигры. Здесь происходит как бы внебранчный сын. Внебранчный сын. The сложности внебранчный сын. Yeah, apparently it's true. Брат, ты меня мотивируешь взяться за язык. Спасибо. Но это очень легкий мотивируется себе в игре, в аниме-девочка, конечно. Или видеоигра. Видеоигра очень хорошая мотивация для изучить язык. Дружный ты меня очень радуешь. Дружный ты меня очень радуешь. Что радуешь? Gives me I'm very happy to kind of like дружнее, like to know you, something like that. Oh, твой чат, твой энергии, твой любит меня очень радуешь тоже. Спасибо, мой друг. Скоро надеюсь, могу сказать много, но надеюсь, это был понял. У меня все хорошее. Good. Пришел на смену. I went to the смену, whatever that is. Попробуй твой стрим. Turn on your stream. Потом буду презентацию на японском делать для уника. You're basically going to do a Japanese presentation for university. On shift. На смену. Okay. На смену это значит на работе, да? Работаешь сейчас. Yeah, I turned on your stream, pulled Prubu. Yeah, I like that subtracted weird way to stream, and then I'll make a presentation in Japanese. Dla unika. Это для университета, да? Это значит. Привет, друг, привет, Koizilla. Welcome back. Hello. Welcome back. Have you tried reading any Russian books in Russian or in English at least? Have you tried anything from this so far? No. I've basically been working on the channel most of the time. The only Russian practice I've been doing outside of this is in real life a little bit, but I haven't done that in a few months. But no, I'm gonna save that for when I get back home. Probably when I'm on the road, I kind of have my system. Once I get back home and I have more free time, I will be trying to add in a little more study outside of the stream. Day's okay. Basically, just woke up, showered, cleaned the dom na kolotsek, and now here I am, and I'm going to be going around with the Spanish sign later tonight. I'm going to be getting some Spanish practice. How was your day? What'd you get up to? And then what is the nesmeno? Prishon nesmeno. Basically, you went to work, right? Prishon nesmeno, I believe. I don't know. You studied Japanese in university though. Excuse me, mnogo o eta. All right, so I was a little surprised, but at the same time, I was happy, right? Oh, Lena, похоже, совсем не обиделась. Lena, it seems, совсем не обиделась. Lena, it seemed, was not обиделась. What is that? Обиделась? She was not, yeah, she of course was not offended. Не обиделась. Lena, it seems, was not very offended. Lena, it seems, was not very offended, basically, right? At the leg key, right? Почти именно на экране. Та-та-та-та.
Жатва началась.
Жатва началась. The жатва, I'm guessing, is like the they search for the berries, the hunt, жетва. Yeah, the harvest, the hunt, right? The kind of searching for berries, the хорошая песня, the жетва. For the жетва, we have a nice little, this is like, I guess, the harvesting song, perhaps. Alright, the hunt is on, the harvest has begun, something like that. Мой последний сообщение было виде. I don't think so. Только, is it true that the Statue of Liberty has a room inside? Это на комнате в Статую Свободность? Это вопрос? Well, yeah, I study Japanese at university. I'm a Japanese studies student. After all, yeah, I had no idea. We have many subjects dedicated to Japanese language in lots of different ways. Is it pretty easy to find a Japanese studies program? You don't have to go to, like, Sakhalin islands to find that. You don't have to go to Ostrov Sakhalin. Yeah, you probably did. I must have just forgot. I did not know that. I mean, I guess, again, you guys are neighbors, so it makes sense, right? Japan и Russia соседи, right? So, makes sense. Yeah, you must have told me a little bit about it. So that means that includes, like, the language as well, or just the culture? Like, is part of what you're studying. You have to be, like, basically, like, semi-fluent in the language to graduate, or is it just more, like, culture focused? Alright, so the harvest has begun. Земляника здесь действительно была сокольной, right? So the wild strawberries here certainly must be tasty, right? Something like that. The wild strawberries here certainly must be tasty, basically. Something like that, right? Здешняя земляника весновно, right? Действительно. Right? Because this bila, is that just like a form of the wood, right? No, okay, so he ate some then, I guess. They really were delicious. Bila, right? Bila. They really were delicious. I guess he ate them and I didn't know. Okay, basically. Very good. Я бы, наверное, съел ей всю. I would, of course, eat them all, если во время не остановился. If time wasn't an issue, right? I, of course, would eat them all if time wasn't... What is this? Остановился. Yeah, I probably would have eaten them all. Если во времени остановился, right? If I didn't stop in time.
Я бы, наверное, съел ее всю, если бы вовремя не остановился.
If I haven't stopped in time, вовремя. I don't really understand what that one means, but... TikTok висит. Oh, TikTok did what? Я хотел написать, что родной это story, my man, my bro, something like that, and they... Besit, they banned you, or what is... Yeah, he stopped himself right just in time from eating too much. Okay, it pisses me off, gotcha. I studied in the Czech Republic. Oh. Never been to Russia. I'm Latvian Russian. Oh, my bad. Okay, sorry. But there are a lot of universities in Russia with Japanese studies departments. In my opinion, Russian universities have even much better quality than that. So yeah, it makes sense again because they're neighbors. What do you like? Are you in Prague then? I think I remember you being in Czech Republic, but I don't remember you studying Japanese studies there because obviously it's a relatively strange thing to study. I guess maybe it's more appropriate to study, I don't know, Polish studies or something like that. But yeah, so you're in Prague, I imagine, right? From remembering from our previous conversation. Интересный способ изучить английский. Yeah, изучение русский. Английский есть мой родной язык, но спасибо, да, это, конечно, может для вас. Ты студент английский, изучаешь the английский, Flashless? He stopped himself from eating too much. Gotcha, yes, exactly. Спасибо. Exactly, yes, I would have eaten them all on schedule, right? I would probably, наверное, right? Probably have eaten them all. Я всю если выбор меня не остановился, right? If I didn't stop myself in time, basically something like that. I think is a little better to say. Interesting though. Respect.
Размером с клубнику ярко-красного цвета. Да, мы точно не зря сюда приплыли.
Jagody razmerom se klubinku. Right, so the berries razmerom se klubinku. I believe this is like similar, right? Berries similar to strawberries, I believe. Razmerom. Что значит razmerom? I'm guessing that's similar, right? Razmerom, rosemary. Jagody razmerom se klubninki. Right, the berries the size of strawberries, right? Berries the size of strawberries. Sit klubinku. Wait a minute. Yeah, berries the size of strawberries. Yarko krasnovo цвета. Yarko krasnovo. They're a light red color, right? Yarko krasnovo. I believe. Berries with a light red color. Что-то похожее, right? Светло красного, ярко красного. What's ярко красного? Size A. Это твой любимый стиль. They're bright red. Ярко красного. Ярко красный, right? Красный. Right, light red. So, bright red, light red, цвета, right? The berries were the size of strawberries and had a bright red color. Что-то какая-то... Да, мне точно не зря сюда приплыли. What is this? Буду переводить все для мем. Conventionally, the berries are the size of strawberries and have a bright red color, or a little better, and bright red in color. Лучше сказать буковня, right? Да, мы точно не зря сюда приплыли. Yeah, so we, of course, не зря. What is зря? Not for, okay. We basically didn't come here for nothing. Is literally what it's like saying, right? Мы точно не зря. We didn't for nothing сюда приплыли, right? We didn't come here in vain. So let's make it a little more. We didn't come here for nothing. Или тоже. We didn't come here in vain. Говорим это тоже по-английски. Это самое, да. Мы пришли сюда не зря. Это похоже на что на экране. Это мы пришли сюда не зря. Это самое, да. Okay, very cool. So, Isaiah, это твой любимый? Very nice. Хорошо. Сколько день уже проходишь? Это день 5. В игра, да? День в игра. What's up, Jins? Как вы? И спасибо большое, Козела, за 5 подарок TikTok. Украинский коздачи. Я не могу помовить украинский еще, но хочу изучить его тоже. Hello. Дякую за совет, Максим. Как вы? Japanese studies, just like any other language studies, are considered philology. I don't even know that word. We learn to read Japanese text. So our main subject of studies is the language. We also study history, culture, sociology, and so on. Very nice. And have you been playing games in Japanese to study? Is my question. I think you already answered this question, but forgive me. I can't remember everything here. Let me take philology, though. Thank you for teaching me a little English. Можешь тоже изучить язык через видеоигры и люди начать изучить свой родной язык. Например, philology, не знаю, что значит, но philology. Это не даже знает, значит, на мой родной язык. And you're never too old, right? Philology. Нужно читать на dictionary. Это. Philology. Что значит на английский? Не даже знаю, что значит, но поэтому это никогда в скорый высокий уровень на язык, right? There's always okay, so it's more like literally a word for linguistics. The humanistic study of language, right? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Love and study of learning literature, broadly speaking, right? Kind of just studying human history, studying, yeah, basically anything like that. I'm gonna say, right? Just like a study of humans and human history, something like that. Philology stuff. Yes, linguistics, but I of course have a word for linguistics, which is linguistics. No, yeah, linguistics, philologia, это самое, да. Also, I don't study in Prague, but in Brno, because I think Charles's University is for elitists, rich kids, and shit. I got you. I have friends who study Japanese there, and they say the quality sucks. The quality there sucks. Yeah, again, so those universities are more about universities seem to be are more about the title, right, than the actual subject matter. Again, unfortunately, people don't ask what'd you learn in school. They ask where'd you go to school, which is a little disappointing, but it is the way of the world, unfortunately. But good. Brno. What goes on in Brno? I've never heard of that city. I don't think. Do you like that the biggest note in the U.S. is 100, or would you like 500 to 1,000? No, with my budget, with my budget, 100 is fine for sure. I think it keeps it deflated. I think that's a deflationary thing for sure. But yeah, I'm good with 100. What's the biggest bill? Какой самый большой note в ruble? What's the biggest Russian bill? Still I foot? Блин. Apollo 100 миллионов. Спасибо, что вернулся. И спасибо за брать твой русский юмор, твой славянский юмор. Это 10 тысяч рубль. 5 рубль. What's up? Love me. Welcome back. So is there a 10,000? Это прав, что 10 тысяч рубль bill note? Right? Yeah, записка? No. Banknote, we say. Right? Банковская банкнота. Yeah, это банкнота. Какая самая большая банкнота в России? Какой рубль? Или сколько рубль? Right? Alright, so we didn't come here in vain. Honestly, is what he said. Let's see. Slavish совсем рядом. Slavia kind of walked pretty close, right? Как Kornika у нас было все до Odina. So, yeah. And she walked close to, yeah. So she walked close so that the basket between us, yeah, the basket was between us. Что такое это? Yeah, something like that. The 5,000 ruble note, okay, is the normal one. Yeah, that makes more sense, I guess. Okay. I haven't played a lot of Japanese games in English because apps like TextRator and such don't work for me well. TextRator, yeah, I don't really use. I just do the game, a translator, and obviously with Japanese you want to take a screenshot, like so I use ShareX to screenshot. I'm more into reading light novels and classical literature. Very cool. How do you, when you see the thing with Japanese and those kind of Asian languages, like when you see the kanji and stuff, how do you go about translating it? Like when you were first starting, I was just gonna take a picture and go from there. I especially like Nasumi Suseki, Haruki Murakami, Osamu Dezdai. What kind of style is that? Какой стиль, какие варианты Storia это? What kind of stories are those? No, not really. Apollo 100. Я не любил, я не люблю это, думаю, это для меня это скоро и много. It's too much. It's too much for me. NPC, база. Murakami обожаю. Murakami обожаю. Что? Обощаю. Не даже знаю, что это значит обощать. Обощать или Murakami. Murakami is like, I thought that's like goosebumps, right? Обощаю. Не знаю, что значит это. Можешь переводить? Okay, so she was walking so close, right, that the basket was between us, right? Она шла, собственно, рядом, right? Шла, again, is to walk, right? Just to walk, to step. Yeah, she was walking so close that the basket was between us. What up, корнишончик? Как наши стрим сегодня? Ну, здорово, по-добро пожаловать. Как наши стрим сегодня? How'd you find this strange stream? Как наши это странный контент? J'adore. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. J'adore. Je te adore también. Whatever you guys say it. Let's go. She's walking so close that what the hell? Again, she walked so close that the basket was between us. What the hell's going on? Weird, okay. They don't want me to say that, I guess. Let's go on. Я чувствовал себя грибником. I felt грибником. What is this? Грибником. I felt like a mushroom picker. Я чувствовал себя грибником. Заглядывай под каждый кустик, right? Kind of looking in every bush. И внимательно роясь в твари. Looking in every bush, внимательно роясь в твари. Looking in every bush and kind of attentively, what is this? Kind of doing something in the grass. Yeah, looking под каждый кустик, looking under every bush. Внимательно looking carefully роясь в твари, right? Rummaging in the grass. Роясь в твари. Interesting. Cool. You know how tongue is in Russian? Язык. Это язык точно, да? Tongue, how tongue is, I believe. Как сказать tongue? Это твой вопрос, I believe, right? Да? How the tongue be? Currently, I'm reading the Takatori Monogatari, the first book ever written in pure Japanese. I read his original ancient Japanese version and use my brain 200% while doing that. Okay. Yeah, how different is ancient Japanese than modern Japanese? Soseki is considered to be the founder of the modern Japanese literature, and I love his books. How his books remind me of classical Russian literature by styles and stories. Again, yeah, Japan and Russia are really very close, so some parallels I feel like are expected. I feel like, parallels between Japanese and Russian are expected, as they are so close, of course. Do you notice any parallels, znamitel, niskолько parallel między japoński I ruski języki? Did you notice any parallels between the languages by any chance? That's something very interesting, that I'm very interested in hearing. Спасибо за подписку канала. Корнишончик, спасибо тоже за подписку канал. Ребята, на 40 тысяч подписчиков я пойду в Россию, но очень важно есть растить канал, растить подписчиков. Спасибо большое. Very excited to go check that place out one day, for sure. Let's go on here. Что ты делаешь? Osamu Dazai was a very depressed writer. Normal, of course, if you're a writer. And I just love how deep his thoughts, his plots and thoughts are regarding Murakami. I like a simple storytelling and style. Well, just clicking with me in so many points. Good. Sounds like you really have a lot of resonance with the Japanese. Again, you're if you're a Russian speaker, and I'm sure you can at least feel the energy. Is your blood Latvian as well? Or are you just kind of born there? What's the most expensive gift I've got? Probably like $20. Not on TikTok though. It was oh man. On TikTok it's probably been like $1. It in real life I've gotten more, but on TikTok not. Even though. You gonna break the record? It's fine. So I felt like a mushroom picker, right? So, looking under every bush and carefully kind of going through the grass. Slip your homeless, Yatoshi, very nice. Bomj, unite. Alright, very good, very good. It's a lot harder. Очень тяжелый есть бит бомж в России, конечно, но в США это легкий. Let's go on.
Внимательнее.
Внимательнее, right? Be more careful, right? Внимательнее, right? Be more careful. Something like that, I believe.
Целая россыпь земляники осталась позади.
Целая россыпь землянки осталась позади. Целая россыпь. What is this? Россыпь? See, I need to translate everything here. What is this? Okay. Целая россыпь земляники осталась позади. Was left behind. Осталась позади, obviously left behind. There's like a whole scattering. It's Celai. Celai is the whole, right? Celai Rosip. Rosip is like a scattering. Interesting. Rosip. 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 Rosia Rosip. Rosia Rosip is just like Rosia. Is that what that means? Like just like a scattered group of people? Because it's like a lot of татарские люди, славянские люди, монгольские люди на один стране? Is that what we're getting at, maybe? Perhaps? Russia or Rosip? Может быть. Well, parallels are rather typological similarities. We linguists call them as the possessive construction. English speakers say, I have something. Taking possession is an action verbal. Russian and Japanese are similar in localized possession. While we both kind of say, у меня есть. Okay, so with me is, right? Okay, interesting. That's kind of cool. I feel like, would you say most languages of the world have that localized possession? I feel like the possessive construction, very nice. Thanks for the explanation. That's a very good explanation. I feel like the possessive construction is kind of a Western, I don't know, Western thing. Like, oh, I want to have this. I want to have all of this. Ha 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 ha. You know, a little capitalist influenced linguistic structure, perhaps. Whereas this is a little more natural, a little more, I don't know, Zen. Yes, right. Where like with me is the something like that. Привет, Язминчик. Спасибо, что вернулся. What's up? Hello. Как вы? Wait, ты был на TikTok точно, нет? Сегодня? Oh no. We call it Moscow. You call what Moscow? Oh, Russia. Rosip, Russia. Right? Something like that. I don't understand. I don't get that one. Alright, so anyway, an entire scattering of berries, of wild strawberries, was left behind. Да, of course. Yes. Извини. Sorry. Of course. Sorry, my bad. Why is he saying sorry? Ничего. Oh, it's nothing.
Тебе, наверное, здесь нравится?
Тебе, наверное, здесь нравится, right? Do you really like it here, right? What kind of question is that? Do you really like it here? Okay, Vaza, very nice. Okay. Whoa. I guess we just went to Turkish somehow. Tresno. Тебе действительно здесь нравится. You do cool this mouse voice. I love it. Это для девочка? Тебе, наверное... No, wait. Тебе, наверное, здесь нравится. Это чел, чувак, и она...
Ты любишь природу?
Блин. Ты ведь любишь природу. Это мой голос девочки, maybe? The mouse voice. Есть достаточно слов, которые звучат похоже. There are a lot of words that sound similar. Например, это яма, mountain, яма, pit, кабан, bag, кабан, board. Ah, you're saying, got you. The меньше японский и русский. Спасибо за свой пример. Это и говорить тоже по-эмоджски. Это очень важный язык для смысл силкит язык, эмоджи язык очень важный для силкит другие языки, right? Maybe. Do all the lives using this voice? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if that's a good idea. Ты ведь любишь природу? Here, after all, you like to природу? What is природу? Природу? Nature? Yeah, you of course, yeah, you like it here. You obviously like nature, basically something like that. Right. I said, you of course like it here. You, okay. Yeah. You for sure like nature, right? Something like that. It's vid, right? You like nature after all, right? You like nature after all. Что-то похожее, I suppose. All right, let's go on.
Конечно.
All right, there's your voice. Конечно. All right, of course. Of course I like it here, right? I wouldn't be here if I didn't. And,
Славя улыбнулась.
Slava улыбнулась, right? Slava smiled again.
Напоминает о доме. У нас там такие же красивые березы.
Напоминает о доме. У нас там такие же красивые березы. Like, bring them home. Напоминает о доме. What is this? Напоминает. Yeah, it feels like home, basically. Напоминает о доме, right? Reminds me of home, right? I guess she's an island girl on the девушке островной. У нас там такие же красивые березы, right? We also have very nice березы. What are the березы? Like the fields, the groves again. Я забыл, что значит березы. Блин. Yeah, we also have nice trees, basically something like that, right? It reminds me of home. We also have nice trees there. Что-то какие-то nice. We'll say birch trees, sure. Birch trees there. Что-то похоже, right? Красные березы там у нас. Very good.
Она мечтательно посмотрела куда-то вдаль.
Она мечтательно посмотрела куда-то вдаль. Она мечтательно посмотрела куда-то вдаль. She looked somewhere. Мечтательно, again, what is that? Мечтательно, первый не знаю, что значит. Мечтательно. It's like dreamily, right? I'm guessing. She dreamily looked somewhere else. Mechattelno. Yeah, she dreamily looked somewhere far away, I'm guessing. Something like that. Vidal. Yeah, she dreamily looked somewhere off into the distance, right? Нормально. Потом ностальгия, right? Когда ностальгия есть, нормально есть мечтательно посмотреть куда-то вдаль, right? She dreamily looked somewhere in the distance. Что-то позже, да? Это... Yeah. Nice. Именно на экране, окей.
Слушай, давно хотел спросить, а чем ты вообще увлекаешься?
Слушай, давно хотел спросить. So I wanted to ask for a while. Чем ты вообще увлекаешься? Right? So I wanted to ask... Listen, I wanted to... For a long time I wanted to ask. А чем ты вообще увлекаешься? Увлекаешься. What is увлекаешься? Увлекаешься. Basically. Увлекаешься. Why are you getting so carried away? What is this? Like, what gets you carried away, basically? What gets you excited? Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, what gets you... What do you get excited about? Что-то какое-то, right? What are you into? Говорим по-английски, right? Слушай, давно хотел спросить. Listen, I've wanted to ask for a while. For a long time I've wanted to ask, right? Something like that. А чем ты вообще увлекаешься? Это нормально спросить это увлекаешься или это слово Пушкин? Kuma, bear, Kuma, godmother, auntie. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's, well, I guess, yeah, interesting. Kuma, not too, I guess your godmother, your aunt can resemble a bear at times. Want to see, Baza, what's up? Delins, welcome back. Приятки снова, нормально. Yeah, your hobbies, right? What are you into? What kind of things get you interested, right? Interesting, very interesting. Yo, what's up, Serce? Как вы? Bissa, welcome back. What's new? Sorry, I forgot. You're Albanian and not Russian. How's Rockford? What's new? What did you get up to today? So, let's see if I have this word. Это нормальное слово, right? Yeah, kick. Чем увлекаешься, basically. What excites you, literally, something like that. Let's, чем ты увлекаешься, I believe, is this word here. See, what gets you excited, literally, something like that. Чем увлекаешься, right? Увлекается. What gets you interested? Увлекается. Чем увлекается. Interesting. Yo, what up? Japuszko. Siema. Mówić po polsku? Mieszkam w prawdziwym Polakiem. I po temu wiem чуть-чуть polskiego. Alright, so we'll just start with увлекаться, right? Just to take an interest in. Something like that. Шалоне. What is шалоне? Что значит шалоне? It's like just cool. Круто, споко. We're gonna have Poland. Шалоне. Yeah, very cool. Chipolyakin? Are you crazy? Are you Polak? Shoot. I didn't write down the other version, but yeah. That'll be enough for now. What the hell? Right. To take an interest in. Чем увлекается. Baza. Very good. Rockford is alright. Very sunny today. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to be back in maybe a month. I love Illinois summer for sure. I can't wait. It looks like it's finally warming up. Finally time for me to come back. Definitely. Very cool. What are you going to do with the sunny day? Did you see the new Pope is from Chicago? I did not see that. Really? The new Pope just dropped. As of when? They chose fast. Very nice. What is he like? Describe him. Не понял, что он ищет. I didn't understand what he's looking for. Шаленый Polyak. what he was looking for. Не понял. Кто он в это собственной. Let's go on here further. Basically, again, what are you into anyway?
Целыми днями занята, кажется, времени на отдых совсем не остается.
А то ты целыми днями занята. I all day занята. Занята, was it I wonder all day? Занята. Занят. Yeah, you're busy all day. Конечно, время на хоть собственно не остается. Right, basically, yeah, you're busy all day. It seems that you don't even have time to rest. Something like that. Что-то какое-то, yeah. Ты целыми днями занята. Конечно, времени да от Duke совсем не отличается. Something like that. Привет, легенда, привет, кварт. Как вы? Кварт, как нашли. Wait, если ты первый раз здесь или нет, кварт? Не помню твое имя или фото. Ты любишь кушать гречку? What is this? Greek something? What's кушать? Не знаю, что значит кушать. What's my name? Mike. My name's Mike. Michael. But Mike, what's your name? Besa. Is that your name, Besa? Shalini, полняк, база. Я сам говорю, чем ты вообще увлекаешься? What are you into in general, right? What do you enjoy doing? Very nice. Не поняла, что ты искал в Википедии? Oh, Wikipedia? Это слово увлекаешься. It kind of looks German. Кто? Кушать, yes, eat. What are you eating? Do you like Greek food? Гречку кушать? Да. Гречку это ед гречку, right? Greek food. Yeah, I like gyros или olives. Это, конечно. That is my name. Yes, means oath in Albanian. Classic Albanians naming themselves Albanian names instead of cooking to the American naming system. Yeah, I definitely think my life would be better if I had a nice, unique Albanian name, like Besa instead of Mike. But it's a good, I guess all us Mikes can stand in solidarity. Have you ever met another Besa? Is there a solid Albanian community in Rockford? I know there's a good amount in Chicagoland, but I'm not sure if you have met any back there. Say book. What's up, Sinister Mark? Book по-русски, connection. Grechka. Oh, buckwheat. I've never had it. Actually. Никогда я едел это. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S., Chicago specifically. Where are you from? Kat Zen. The only Albanian word I know says down is Shifcha. What is this? Oh, blin. Shifcha. What does that one mean, Besa? We have some friends in the chat here probably saying something bad. Maybe not. Maybe it's a good word. I'm not sure. Let's go on. Yeah, so you're busy all day. It seems like you don't even have time to rest, right? You are busy all day. It seems like you don't have time to rest. Very cool. You're saying something, Betty. I figured it. I feel like I have a good. I don't know. I can clock those bad words well. It sounded pretty bad. Very nice, of course. Classic. Right. Usually, when someone says, I know one word in blank, it's usually a bad word, right? So a few of us here, yeah, we're close with the Chicagoland community. Nice. Do you ride down to the Chicagoland a lot, or you kind of hang out mostly in Rockford? Like, what's your day to day if you feel like sharing? Как давно ты учишь русский? Для как 10 месяцев. Не как долго, но хватит для делать стрим, конечно. Как давно ты учишь английский? Let's go on. Well.
Она задумалась.
Она задумалась. Well, she thought about it, right? She thought about it. She thought about it. Она задумалась над этим, right? She thought about it. Very cool. Very nice. Very
Не знаю даже.
easy. Simple. Не знаю даже. I don't even know. I don't even know. At the classic. I don't even know, bro. Alright, okay. Sounds like she's been hitting the organica too much, but I don't even know. I go often have relatives, and my sister goes to college in Chicago, so, oh, cool, okay, very nice, very nice. Is she, what's she studying? She's smart. I'm guessing you probably, when you're there, you're hanging out more on the north side, just because it's closer, but maybe not, maybe not. Very nice. Yeah, I'm trying to do a lot more stuff in Chicago this summer, for sure. I'm going to be, definitely taking the rig around and doing, a lot of language type content shooting. I guess we can call it shooting. I probably shouldn't say that though. Yeah, I'll be shooting in Chicago a lot this summer. Anyway, let's go on. Не знаю даже. I don't even know, right? Он сказал, and of course we have Yandex is broken a bit. Еще раз привет. Привет. Разработчики. Был много lag. Ранее. Sorry about that. Извини, welcome back. То, спасибо большое, что вернулся. Что нового у вас? Что сделал сегодня? Как и час у Brawl Stars сегодня. Happy, what was this again? Happy, what's the day again? Happy day. What is this? Happy 7th of May, or 9th of May. Happy May 9th. Happy May 9th. What is it? Victory Day, I believe. Можно ли в Chicago? Может, да. В каждый, в какой город можешь найти это? Mostly the north side. Cool. What's kind of your favorite parts of the north side? Of course, bro. Exactly. You know. Sorry to leave for a few minutes because of work. What do you say about Japanese and Russian typological similarities? Did you get what I mean? Yeah, I understand. I was asking if you think most of the languages that you've studied or that you know have more of a localized possession versus the possessive construction. I feel like it's more of a human thing to have localized possession, where it's more of a I don't know, Western capitalist structure to have the possessive construction. What do you think about that theory? You speak another language, Spanish and Portuguese. I learned in the same way, just through playing games on the internet, and yeah, so I'll be making a lot of, I make a lot of Spanish content and stuff like that, and try to grow the channel in that way as well. But the Russians really seem to be latching on, so I want to obviously be running with that as much as I can. But yeah, just Spanish and Portuguese, self-taught. What about you? Сколько часов наиграл в эту игру? Как 200 часов? Как 200 часов в этой игре. Razer Rocker 1996, как наш стрим. Ты слышал про страну под названием Эстония? Джулесен, ты слышал про страну под названием Эстония? Да, знаю Эстонию. Это твой кровь? Твой корни эстонский? English and Albanian fluently, of course. Spanish only a bit. Nice. How do you learn Spanish? Obviously, you learn Albanian from your family. I take it. What's your strategy to learn Spanish? If you feel like sharing. Значит, приятно с наступающим праздником Великой Победы. Великой Победы. The Great. What is this? The Great Povedi. What's Povedi again? Nice, very nice. Yeah, Victory Day. Okay, yeah, that's not about that. I know Russian, Latvian, English, Japanese, and Czech. Only Czech and English have the active possession. I also think capitalism has anything to do with this typology. Hey, you never know. It's all just, all jokes. Very cool though to see Czech and English. I wonder. Yeah, Czech was corrupted by the Westernism. But that's interesting because Czech is technically, I guess it's halfway between a Slavic language and a Germanic language. So that makes sense. Maybe it's just picking that up. I would say from that. What up, X-Men editor? How's it going? How's it going? I'm good. I'm gonna be in Mexico tomorrow, so I'm a little scared. But you know, all is good. How are you? What's going on? My closest friends are Mexican, so I picked up from them. Very good. Very nice. Okay, I like it. A lot of Mexicans in the Rockford area. I'm guessing it's pretty Hispanic, like a lot of Chicago, a lot of Illinois, a lot of the U.S. That's why I guess it's a really good idea to learn Spanish if you're gonna stay in the U.S. for any long period of time. Action versus localization. What do you mean? Action versus local? Yeah, okay. Just kind of what we're talking about. Very nice. Did you see some of the older chats? Well, I guess you didn't because those were on Twitch. But some people were bringing up some words that were similar in between Russian and Japanese, like I guess Yama, mountain, Yama pit, Kaban bag, Kaban boy. I guess those aren't exactly similar because they have different meanings. But anyway, in Russian you can't say the phrase "I can't win." What? Я не могу выбрать. How does this? Какие тебе националисты? Я американский, мой националист американский, конечно, но мои корни есть хорватский и итальянский. Ты не болишь мексиканский картель? Ну, конечно, болею ему, но только один способ для видеть, если должен voids, right? There's only one way to see if I should really be afraid of them. Now you feel okay. As my Czech teacher used to say, Czech language is a mix of German order and Slavic chaos. Very nice, very good, very good. Do you like the Czech Republic? Did you just go there for college, or do you you live there kind of permanently? Did your family move there or something like that? I want to learn Portuguese, but I don't think I'd be able to get the accent down. Yeah, at least for Brazilian Portuguese, my strategy is just I basically just think of it like Spanish while holding your nose, like como você tá? Yeah, mano. It's basically just like Spanish with holding your nose down. It's kind of the meme that I always that's my way to look at it for sure. It really does sound like that. It's like a nasally, whiny Spanish. What do you think about the breed between goose and human? I salute the pioneers in that venture for sure. Definitely, I salute the pioneers in that venture. Это мой ответ. Не знаю даже. То, что есть хороший ответ на этот вопрос.
Для меня отдых это смена
Для
вида деятельности.
меня отдых это смена вида деятельности. Alright. For me, отдых, resting for me at the smena vida deятельности. What is this? I don't know the word rest. Right? For me, rest, it is smena deятельности. Deятельности. What is that? Submit a request to become something like that. Rest is a change of activity. Okay, для меня отдых это смена vida деятельности. I'm guessing that's the activity. Vida is the type, right? Smena is the shift, the move, right? Изменить что-то какие-то. I submitted a request. База, привет, давно тебя не видел. Это не просто, это не прав. Ты вчера был, да? Дело окей. Завтра буду в Мексико. У меня несколько страх о этом, но я готов, как и твой дело. German language, Slavic language, with a huge German influence. For instance, Czech has all the Slavic language roots of the words, but the syntax is similar to German with its strict and specific word order. Okay, that sounds very fun. I think I'll get Czech citizenship after I finish university, since then I don't take any exams for citizenship. They just give it to me, really. Is that kind of is that a way to get citizenship? Wow, that sounds pretty nice. I don't have any connection with Latvia except for my passport. I'm grateful to Latvia that it allowed me to move and study in Czechia, but the Russophobia in Latvia is just crazy. Really? Okay, so you're ethnically Russian but live in Latvia. That's what's going on. And people, well, like what kind of how would they treat you if you feel like sharing? What kind of I don't want to use the word discrimination or whatever, but yeah, how would people treat you as a Russian? What do you mean by that? If you feel like sharing more, interesting. I mean, yeah, the Latvian passport is nice. Obviously, you get to be in the EU and get all the benefits of the EU, which sounds very fun. I still am gonna have to work on that for myself. Can you become our president, please? Yeah, maybe once you can elect me. Like, what's the I can be like Darth Vader too, or whatever. Wasn't there a Darth Vader senator or something like that? We'll see. We'll see. Where are you watching from again? Apollo Stonioi? I forgot where you're watching from. Kuda смотрите? I'll be maybe, yeah. Make a fake ad for me. Make me a political ad that I can send to the Russians. Please don't get me killed. Anyway, let's go on.
Нет, это понятно, но все же...
Это понятно, но все же. No, that's understood. No, все же. But basically, what about it? Basically, what about all that? It's like, yes, I understand, but what are they? No, that's understood. But what are they? Something like that. What are all of they? Of them. Forget that. Though I've heard Latvian Zoomers are getting less and less xenophobic nowadays. Yeah, I heard the Zoomers are definitely going against all social trends. It seems, which is kind of cool to see it. But there's just an unspoken rule to speak English unless you can't speak Latvian. Really, but don't even try to speak Russian. Really. Okay. Obviously, you can speak Latvian, so I'm guessing you don't have that problem. Really? Whew, okay. What would happen if I walked around trying to speak Russian, I guess there. Как странно, нет русскофобия. Мне кажется, даже в Беларуси is really? Why? That's so weird. I mean, I get it, but I don't at the same time. Skori, anyway. Skori. Hey, I'm learning Russian too. I'm B1 level. What's up, Amin? How's it going? Спасибо большое за шатовать здесь, как наши стрим сегодня. How'd you find the stream today? How do you learn? Как это способ для изучить русский? What's your method for learning Russian? Amin, welcome. Latvians are great English speakers, by the way. Yeah, I figured most of those people are. So I'll stay away, right? I'll probably stay away from the countries that have a strong English presence. That kind of makes what I'm doing irrelevant, I guess. Very nice. We must give no Russophobe теперь, а? Не верю вас. Really interesting. Расскажи мне, какие варианты русофобия в Москве есть. Yeah, how did you learn English so well? Mostly from school, Cyril? You said you had like a nice tutor as well. All right, so that's all understood. But what else? What all? Right, something like that. Yeah, вышивать люблю и взять. Yeah, вышивать люблю и взять. I do something and take. What is this? Like give and take love? No, yeah. Вышивать люблю. Something in knots. What is this? Люблю. Is it and tie things? And sew. It's got to be sew. It's sew for sure. Embroider and sew. Yeah. Knit, sew. Yeah. Вышивать. Люблю и взять. Yeah. Вышивать. I embroider. I like, right? Yeah. Люблю вышивать, right? I like to embroider. И взять. And knit. Interesting. And вязать. The stream is good. I'm in Russia right now. Okay, very nice. Спасибо большое. Какая часть России? What part of Russia are you in? I mean, и подобного. Что значит взять? This is just the world after the collapse of the empire. Sure, fair enough, I suppose. The Russian Empire, but that was quite a while ago. Это правда, тем следующий. Мигранты качают свои права, нужно что-то делать. Вау. Как мигранты из откуда? Where were these migranti? Where were they from? Basically. Интересно. Питер нового лучше едь туда. I will go there. Это будет мой первый место, что поеду в Россию, for sure. Питер, really interesting. Откуда это мигранты? Where are these migrants from? If you feel like sharing. Migranты из Азии. Кавказа. Где Кавказа? Кавказа. Is it Kavkaza? Где Kavkaza? Really? And they're not fans of the Russian language. It's a cringe. Где Kavkaza? Moscow is really good here. Yeah, it looks amazing. What's your home? Как твой родной место, твой родной страна? What's your home country, your home everything? Your blood, whatever you want to share. Не все любит Russia. Not everyone likes Russian. Не все не not everyone values it, right? Of course. No, это cringe. Конечно, нужно дать. You must respect, obviously, I feel like it's... Думаю, это важно, respect the country that you're in, of course. Думаю, это важно, уважайте страны, в которой вы находитесь, right? Yeah, so anyway, I like to embroider and knit, right, and do all kinds of old lady things, I suppose, right? Это хорошие hobbies. Egypt, salam alaikum, very nice. Why'd you move from Egypt to Russia? That's quite an interesting move. Поэтому из Egypt на Russia. Why from Egypt to Russia? Interesting move, for sure. Больше не любят политиков. Да, конечно. Чем самик русский? Not a lot of people like politics more than Russians, something like that. Может? Anyway. Вот.
Славе достала из кармана платочек.
Славе достала из кармана платочек. Кармана платочек. She did something. She took the sale. Basically something like that, I think. Maybe. Платочек из кармана. Yeah, достала из кармана. She took from her pocket a платочек. Достала again. Style is like to become. Dostal is to take, right? For your studies. Cool. What are you studying? Чем ты учишь, maybe something like that. What are you studying? Very cool though, very cool. Exciting. Платочек, платок, right? Is just like a handkerchief, kind of something like that, right? Very nice. Достал из кармана, right? Took it out of the pocket.
Красный, желтый, зеленый.
На нем были вещи цвета. On it was вещи цвета. Красный, желтый, зеленый, right? Was like a mix of colors. На нем был... Is that what that is? A mix of studies? Вещи цвета. A mix of colors. Why don't you get they were embroidered on it, right? На нем был вещи цвета. Colors were embroidered on it. Красный, желтый, зеленый, right? Okay. Very nice. Engineering, very nice. Very good. Yeah, Russia has good engineering schools. Russia хорошая школа engineering. Obviously. So Ukraine. Okay, you guys are talking there. Very nice. Yeah, Russia has nice engineering schools. Learning some words with you. Thanks, man. Yeah, I would recommend. Are you a gamer? Do you play играешь ли видеоигры? Do you play video games at all? I would recommend definitely, if you do, change your video games to Russian, and you'll learn even faster because life is a video game itself. What up, Kaboom? Как вы? Hello. Welcome back. Бралтop BSS, thank you for the follow. How'd you find the stream today? Как нашли stream сегодня? Shukran. Let's go on.
Они переплетались причудливым образом, образуя сложные геометрические фигуры.
Он переплетались причудливым образом. Образуя сложный geometric figure. Something about a geometric figure. Not really sure. Problem with this, weirdly, huh? Let's see if we can get all of this in one translation because I don't really understand what we're seeing with the geometric figure. Do I know Russian? I'm learning Russian. Yeah, изучу. Я учу русский через видеоигры. Definitely learning Russian with video games, Brawltop BSS. Yeah, I created Russian. Right, Baza, exactly. Brawltop BSS, where are you watching from? Okay, so only переплетались, right? They intertwined. I believe. Переплетались причудливым образом. Right, in a bizarre образом. And образ is kind of like, yeah, a way. Пусть образ, что-то как это. Образуй, right? Making сложный, right? Making complex, difficult, сложный, complex, geometrические фигуры, right? They're forming complex geometric shapes. So when people say, yeah, русский язык очень сложный, it's basically saying, well, the Russian language is very complex, whereas тяжелый is like more like difficult. Сложный is more like complex. Interesting. I'm from Russia. Cool. Как и честь. И как вы учили английский? How'd you learn English? What part of Russia are you from, and how'd you learn English? Let's go on. Menu ветчины, каждого нового заметит не зависит он конечно хочет делать что он пошел. Well, I think that's for someone else in the Twitch chat, I believe, right? Okay. Let's go on. Такой типично русский рукоделный платочек. It's kind of a typical Russian hand handkerchief, basically. It's some kind of some kind of typical Russian handkerchief. Что-то как это, right? I believe, right? Это какой типичный русский платок, да? Рукоделный, I believe. Is that just like, yeah, that's just like the, you need to make an exam for that's actually very nice. Хорошая идея. Mouse sound, please. That's a fantastic idea. That's actually a fantastic idea. I will make, геймлинг экзамен для уровень, геймлинг экзамен на уровень английский, может быть. That could be very fun. Рукоделие, right? Handmade. So let's see. Okay, yeah, because ruk are the hands, and delet is to do or make, right? So рукоделие is handmade. Baza, thank you. Very nice. Yeah, definitely we'll do the test. Gambling examen на уровень английский. Это хорошо. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S. Obviously, American. It's from the city of Chicago. Знаешь, это город Chicago? Thank you very much. Что-то много взял. You took a lot. 100 лет взял. What is that? 100 years? Something like that. What about you? What's your как твой город? If you want to share, what's your which city are you from? If you feel like sharing. Anyway, so it was some kind of typical handmade Russian handkerchief, right? It was some kind of typical handmade Russian handkerchief. What the hell? Handkerchief. Basically, at the leg, right?
При виде его я сразу же представил Славию в старинном сарафане, сидящую на лавочке возле покосившейся избы, окруженную толпой резвящейся детворы.
Привидееву je sразу же представил Славив Старином Сарафане. From the sight, I was right away kind of judging Slavia as a kind of an old soul. Sarafane. I was looking. She seemed like an old soul, basically. I believe. Nice. Gotta go. Good luck for sure. Thanks for being here. Some people watches School canal, and thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing, and hope to see you in the future. When I saw him, I immediately entered Slavian antique sundress. Okay. Got the Pushkin steel, другий раз. Here we go. Let's буду читать псал. Поэтому это Pushkin steel. Это Pushkin steel. Сюда еще на главочке возле посок видающий Izvi. Alright, so he's kind of imagining her in an old Russian village. Как Baba Saraka. Slavia Baba Saraka, right? Surrounded by a crowd of frolicking kids. Окружению толпой развешаны детворы, right? Oh boy. Alright. Oxymoron? Oxymoron style? Yeah, kind of like an oxymoron style, very hyperbolic style. Что-то как это. Это, думаю, это из что-то ранее, да, Язминчик? Alright.
Очень мило.
Очень мило. Very cute. Very cute. Очень мило. Yeah, он как старый дух, right? She's like an old soul, something like that. Very good.
Спасибо.
Спасибо. Right, thank you.
Давай я его тебе подарю.
Давай, я тебе подарю. Even I made it myself, right? I will even make one for you. Right, I believe. What are you? Oh yeah, I'll even give it to you. Oh, there we go. Это твой меч Палестины, right? Это не мой стиль.
Предложение меня смутило.
Так и предложение меня смутило. Right? That kindness basically made me sad, I believe. Такой Yeah, that kind of kindness made me. No, hold on. Предложение, right? Yeah, it made me sad, right? Меня смутило. Yeah, that's okay. It confused me. That kindness, that suggestion confused me. Предложение, because she laid it out, right? Предложение, right? She lays it out in front of me here, and so it's a suggestion. Right. Стило. Cool. Let's go on.
Да не стоит.
Да не стоит. Don't. No, you don't have to. It's not worth it. Да не стоит. No, like basically, don't do that. Like, oh, don't do that, right? It's not worth it. Не стоит делать это, right? It's not worth it to do such a thing. You don't need to do that. Что-то поезжай.
Нет, бери.
Нет, бери. No, take it. Нет, бери.
Я еще раз посмотрел на платочек и спрятал его в карман.
Еще раз посмотрел на платочек и спрятал его в карман. Right, so another time I looked at the thing and спрятал его в карман. Put it in my pocket. Спрятал. Right. Спрятал. Right. It's not worth it exactly. Спрятал. And I hid it in my pocket, basically. Yeah. I looked at the Handkerchief. One more time. And hid it in my pocket. Basically something like that, right? Делал я в карман. Я еще раз смотрел, вернулся, меня платочек, и все это я в карман, окей. Это нормально, это нормально. Nice gift from Slavia, very nice.
Спасибо.
Очень хороший подарок. Спасибо. Okay, нормально, very good, very good.
Через каких-то полчаса корзинка уже наполнилась до краев.
Земляники здесь было столько. So there were a lot of wild strawberries here, so much, что через как-то полчаса корзинка уже наполнилась по краев. So there was so much that after every full basket, we almost уже наполнилась. Arch6, спасибо большое за подписку канал. Thank you for following the channel. How'd you find the stream today? Как наши стрим сегодня? Наполнилась. We almost filled it up. До краев. Where's this? До краев? Yeah. До краев. Filled to the brim, right? With every handful, let's see. Again, there were so many of them that we filled them up to the brim. Okay, just half an... There we go. Полчаса. Okay, земляки здесь был столько, что через... That after каки то полчаса. Alright, only after half an hour, the корзинка уже наполнилась до краев, right? We basically filled it already. We already filled it to the brim. Very nice, very nice. How did you get the idea to start TikTok Live and learning Russian? I learned Spanish and Portuguese with video games, and then I just decided I might as well start streaming it, basically. Yeah, я выучил испанский и португальский через видеоигры, и у меня была идея стримить его. How'd you learn English so well? Как выучил английский? What up, Molony? Как вы? Welcome back. Chalk, what's new? I forgot, did you say you started work yet, or no? Are you still free? Еще вы свободны или нет? Let's go on here.
Видимо, все.
Ну, видимо, все. Well, of course, all. No, видимо, все. Right. Okay, you said you started. What do you think? You like it? You happy? Are you feel busy? You feel like it's a good use of your time? No, видимо, все. Right. Well. Yo, Shioki, спасибо большое. За, oh my. We keep going. No. No. Vidimo. Well, apparently everything, right? Apparently that's all, basically. We have them all. No vidimo still, right? That's it. Yes, I love it, and everyone's very nice. Oh, very good. Yeah, I'm sure you're easy to be nice to. You seem like a very kind soul, for sure. Cool. What kind of... are you, like, at a desk all day? Are you moving around a lot? Do you get to kind of talk to a lot of people as part of the job? What's the day-to-day like? And are you there now? Are you watching from work? Or, like, lunch or something? Спасибо большое, Каплер, за 10 подарки. Колоси. Maybe. Thank you for 10 popular votes. Популярные голосы. Подарки. Thank you. Well, it looks like that's it.
Да, набрали немало. Этого с запасом хватит.
Да, набрали немало. Этого с запасом хватит. Yes, набрали немало. We got so much. Этого с запасом хватит. What is this? Набрали немало. Itovo se. Okay, we scored so much. Itovo se zap asom. Basically, we got so much that we have too much, basically. The index musor. Vale malo. Então já passou hvatit. Yeah, basically we got so much that it's overflowing. У нас так много всего, что это переполняет. Yeah, with us, there's so much that's overflowing. Something like that. I got all my skill watching films. What kind of films? Who's your TikTok live pet? Excuse me? My TikTok live pet? I'm not really sure. Let's see. I think you should work on your pronunciation more. You have enough vocabulary to start speaking, but I can hear you struggling with pronouncing Russian words. Yes, for sure. I can understand 70 to 90%. I can't understand 70 to 90% of what you're saying in Russian, even when you read the lines. Yeah, it seems like a good amount of people are able to understand me. But, you know, obviously I want everyone to understand me. And we'll see, you know, it's with time. Sorry for the truth pill. I just want to help. No, don't worry. Remember, truth is relative to each person. So a truth pill for one, it may not be a truth pill for another. You know, it kind of all depends, I guess, on how good you are at deciphering a very strong American accent with a very strange level of Russian. Listen, I understand you better than my own father. Oh my God. Yeah. See, there you go. But thank you. Yeah, that's all part of the process here. I have to basically search for parts in the warehouse and prepare them for delivery tomorrow. I'll do something with delivery. Okay, that's fun. So yeah, you're moving around a lot and kind of are the parts heavy, or you get like a good workout as well. Спасибо большое за 10 rosa. But yeah, my plan. I'm going to be going to New York this summer to really get a lot more practice. If you check the channel, you'll see kind of similar things I do where I go try to get practice in real life, and obviously there's a little bit of a pronunciation gap, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, let's go on here. Right, so we got so much, right? Nimala, we got so not little, right? Literally, right? Malo, mali. Nabrali nimalo, right? We got so much not little. We got so much that even there's an excess, something like that, right?
Когда мы вернулись к лодке, Лена еще не подошла.
Let's go on. My dream for now is okay. Это лайки, значит, ну, можешь заплатить это, да? А как и столько денег для to achieve that, I guess. Для достигать его. Достигать это. Когда мы вернулись к лодке, when we returned to the boat, Lena еще не подошла. Lena was still not подошла. She was still not there. She was not done. What is this? Lena еще, yeah, she still was not hold. She hadn't got there yet. Yeah, when we returned to the boat, Lena had not gotten there yet, basically. You go on and Anglийский when we returned to the boat, Lena had not gotten there yet. Что-то как это? Сколько ты хочешь? Yeah, I'm not я не участник в этой ситуации. I'm not. What is it? I'm not taking part in that situation. I'm not taking part in that situation. Basically, я не собираюсь участвовать в этой ситуации. Your pronunciation's gotten a lot better since I started watching you think. Yeah, exactly. It's just a time thing. I think the more hours logged, the better it will be. Zuma Buma. Zuma Buma. Disaster. Спасибо большое за подписку канал, как и наш stream. How'd you find this strange channel? But thank you very much for following. Ребята, снова, если любите контент, прошу вас подписку на стрим, потому на старых 20 подписчиков я первый раз говорить в люди там, на мой сломанный русский. I'm actually used to the American accent more than the British accent or any other accent since most of my English speaking friends are Americans. I meant like are you used to a American accent on the Russian with the Russian language? Obviously, I'm sure you're clearly used to the American accent. English, are you used to listening to Americans try to speak Russian? Because that obviously is probably something new if you're not used to it, if you don't hear it a lot, which I apparently not a lot of people do. We just need a little bit more time, right? One more time. Одной больше времени надо, чтобы полную корзину собрать. Basically, she just needs a little more time to fill her basket, basically, something like that. The Cockney accent, mate. So then, it's a good one, isn't it? She just needs more time to fill her basket, basically. Что-то похожее, right? И просто нужно больше времени. Одной больше времени надо, чтобы полную корзину собрать, right? Very nice. Да, наверное. Yeah, that's probably it, right? Да, наверное. Да, наверное. Да, наверное. Я посмотрел на реку. I looked at the river, right? Я посмотрел на реку. I looked at the river, basically. Yes, смотрел на реку. I thought you could say anything in the U.S. Sorry if I chat something incorrect. No, you're good. You're good, man. That's nothing is incorrect, right? Incorrect is a state of mind. Who knows what's incorrect? What's correct? What's incorrect for me maybe is correct to you. And again, incorrect is it's not necessarily an objective truth if you ask me. Everything in life is on a spectrum, so I don't know. No worries, Daniel. Yeah, that. Actually, the most advanced American I've heard speaking Russian. Yeah, there's not a lot of us, so maybe that's why. The only Americans with better Russian than yours are basically first and second generation immigrants. I'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, I need to, obviously, some things are good, some things are bad. As far as my skills here, but yeah, there's not a lot of English. There's not a lot of Americans that speak Russian. I'm guessing that's what I'm banking on here for my channel and everything like that. But cool, I'll take it. Thank you very much. We'll see again. I don't know what the fourth language is going to be, but I want to keep. Once I go to New York and practice more and get more of an idea about kind of where I am at, how people can actually understand me in person. If I feel like I've done enough, then I'll switch maybe like French or something and still be learning Russian on the side. But until then, Russian is going to be the main focus for sure. I think, do you meet a lot of Russian-speaking Americans in what's your city again? What is it again? Brogis. Спасибо большое за 10 подарки. 10 подарки ракивать. Ракушки. Спасибо большое за 10 подарки ракушки на TikTok. Sketchy Star, we too, welcome back. Some people still notes. I would say the same thing to the exam checker, Baza. Very nice, tack. Люди ви се явде ишуит којсте хозле од шејце. People always look for yes, Baza, exactly. Sorry, yeah. You went to encounter a lot of like American people that aren't Czech there, I guess I should say. It's like a tourist town. Are there kind of a lot of people there that necessarily aren't Czech. Brno. Brno. I guess I'll remember. I don't know. It's probably not cold, but Brno. Maybe Brno because it's not. Is it cold or is it not? I feel like Czech Republic's pretty cold. Anyway, let's go on. So I looked at the river. Neposmertu na reku, right? I looked at the river, right?
По воде весело прыгали солнечные зайчики, и это было единственным, что напоминало о том, что передо мной все же водная гладь, а не зеркало. Настолько река казалась спокойной.
No vody wsiało krygali solnecznie zajciki. In the water, there was like what, like reflection of the sun or something like that, perhaps, maybe. Lingang uligelgulil. What up? Latinfa, как наши строим сегодня. Это твой первый раз здесь, да? Igule. I'm looking beside it. Oh, блин. Sunbeams were jumping. Okay, это Pushkin стил, конечно. Буду переводить все, но это не как вечный. Понимаю, думаю, потому я не поэт. Вода весело регали солнечные зайчики. Right. И это был единственным, that was the only thing, right? Что напоминало о том, that reminded me of the fact, right? Что передо мной все же водная гладь, that in front of me was a water surface, a не зеркало, not a mirror, right? Okay. Настолько река казалась спокойной. The river seemed, that calm. Okay. Настолько река казалась спокойной. Jeez. All right. Linganguli. Кто Linganguli? By the way, why do you touch your hair so much? I'm not judging. I'm actually happy to see someone with this bad habit as well. I thought I'm the only one with this mania. No, definitely sound like my father. Definitely something, I don't know, that's been a habit for most of my life. At least since I've had hair. I don't know. It's some kind of, what do they call it? Digital fixation or something. Probably very nice. What kind of hair do you have? Like long hair? Do you have a lot to I don't know. I always feel like I need to fix it. As someone with long hair, and it's just definitely a fixation thing, perhaps. What kind of hair do you have? What's your hairstyle? Mike, our debate has ended. Baza, very nice. I same главное si obeh stran imeno TikTok itachi mal. Something. Now the TikTok has become the quiet side. Yes, it's very strange. But at the жизнь, right? Sometimes life comes in waves, right? Everything in life comes in waves. Иногда много людей смотрение, если иногда немного людей. Yes. What endeavors shall you be undertaking on the morrow? I will cross betwixt the border wall of Mexico and see what there is lying in wait on the other side, basically. I'm crossing the Mexican border, basically. Where did you learn that? What kind of shows taught you that one? Cockney? Yeah, that's at the muy endeavor on the morrow. Is there a wall? I don't know. Who's night? We'll see tomorrow. Завтра буду видеть. Завтра буду видеть. Это, not really sure. There should be a wall. I think думаю, да, есть. Блин, не даже знаю, как сказать wall. Border wall? Стена, yeah. Думаю, будет стена. No. Только очень пуст. Знать. Это видеть. Right? There's only one way to find out. О чем думаешь, right? What are you thinking about? Ни о чем. Oh, not about anything, right? Ни о чем, I believe. Ни о чем. I think ни о чем. Yeah, ni o czym, nothing, not about anything. Ni o czym osobne, or something like that, right? Not about anything particular.
А ты?
A ty? What are you thinking of?
А я...
Yeah.
Что будет, когда закончатся каникулы? Придется вернуться домой, покинуть этот лагерь.
Oh, это твой фильм Palestine, yeah? Okay. I think I understand. Когда закончатся каникулы? That'll be when we end каникулы. Каникулы, это как итальянский, да? Каникулы. 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 So what will happen when the holidays end? Huh? Придется вернуться домой, покинуть этот лагерь. Right? We'll have to return home. And we will return home. Yeah, kind of finishing this camp. Что-то как это, I think. Right? Закончив это лагерь. Aw. Time is a cruel beast, right? Yeah. Придется вернуться домой, покинуть этот лагерь, right? I'll have to leave this camp. Oh, not very good. 20%, блин. What up, Glau? Другой student. Это job. Каникулы. Yeah, thank you, каникулы. Yeah. Our holidays. Праздники, каникулы. Very nice. Don't be afraid of the cartel. Be afraid of the U.S. Border Patrol on the way back. Yeah, not a bad, yeah, not bad advice. Are you going to climb over it or dig under it? Bezodved, with no comment, no answer there, no comment on that one. 15 style, 2015 style. Это год в эта игра? What up? Hedgehog? Изонок, как вы? Это, yeah, 2015 style для вас? Это дал вас ностальгия из 2015 год?
Увижусь ли я когда-нибудь
Oh,
со всеми, с кем здесь познакомилась?
okay. Увижусь ли я когда-нибудь в соме, с кем здесь познакомилась? I will do something somehow, as always. Who are you going to meet? Something like that, maybe. Sim, нужно переводить со. Другой раз. There. Okay. Yeah, so увижусь ли? Will I see later, right? Увижусь ли? Will I see later? Yeah. Увижусь ли я? Will I see later? Когда-нибудь, right? Or at some time. Will I see later at some time, right? Again, когда-нибудь again later on, sometime. Когда-нибудь со всеми, everyone, с кем, with whom, here I met, basically. Will I see ever again everyone with whom I met here? Что-то как это. I believe, right? Yeah, will I ever see, right, anyone I've met here? More это обычный английский. Почти плачет. She almost plechit. Have you ever taken a camp experience? Yes, definitely. Not like this, but something similar for sure. Camp Manitoqua, it was called. I was very young, but yes. Каникул. Это знаю, как объединяется. Каникулы, как это? Каникулы. Привет, Alex. Woo, what's up, man? Спасибо, что вернулся. Что нового у вас? Bro, the game is in English. No, yeah. Учусь, русский язык через видеоигры, это канал. Поэтому играю его на русском. Как выучил английский, изонок? I actually have relatively short hair. I've never grown it longer than 3-4 centimeters. Jeez. However, I touch my hair, regardless of its length. Even if I cut my hair almost bald, some sort of reflex. Yeah, I guess when it's short, it's nice because it's like all spiky and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It feels good. I've heard it stimulates the brain. I've heard that playing with your hair stimulates your brain. Хуй знает, если правда есть, но я слушал, что игра со своими волосами стимулирует работы мозга. Maybe it's true. Он русский учит, зачем ему на английском? He is Russian is because he's in English. What? Что? Folks say I hate summer camps. Really? Why do you hate them? No, every summer. Regarding hairstyle, I look like young, lean. Same hairstyle, same Belarusian face. Oh my god. Very nice, very nice. Do you do any music yourself? Speaking of young, lean? Every summer. What kind of camps were they? Это же summer camps. Summer camps, but very nice. Как это твой стиль? О, много стиль. Я традиционный чувак. Да. Каникулы. What is it? Праздник каникулы. Something like that. Bro, download the game Tiny Bunny. It's a Russian horror. Okay, maybe yeah. Зайчик. Может будет мой последняя игра. Может будет мой последняя игра. We'll see. О, бешконечный. What's up? Миша Пиво. Как вы? Как наш стрим сегодня? Я. Американец изучение. Русский язык через бесконечное лето. Это мой цель в это канал. Как вы? Куда смотрите? What's up? Let's go on here. Летний лагерь. Да, летний лагерь. Anyway. Yeah, am I ever going to see anyone that I met here again? All right, on the proso. Am I ever going? Am I ever? That I met here again, something like that, right? Увижусь ли я когда-нибудь с тобой? Will I ever see you? Aw. Will I ever see you? Wow. Okay. Interesting. This could mean lots of things. I don't know. Yes, that's the bittersweet feeling. Это очень, yeah, leaving camp is always a bittersweet feeling, of course. Leaving camp is always a bittersweet feeling, говорим по-английски, да. Отъезд из лагеря, это беседы горько-сладкое чувство. Горько-сладкое. Это нормально сказать, горько-сладкое? Let's go on. I play guitar, and I'm actually in the process of making a band with some of my friends. We should have our first gigs this summer. Nice. What kind of music? Very cool. I don't know if you've scoped my channel or not, but I'm also I guess I'm an amateur guitarist for sure. But I love music. Very nice. Some summer camps are just trash. Yeah, what kind of camps were you going to? Мечтаю поехать в летний лагерь даже весами старыми. Yeah, that sounds. It's never good to do it It's never good to do it like against your will as well. That sucks. Most of them are still like from the Soviet Union. If это была идея в твоей семье, ну в них есть своя атмосфера. They all have their own atmosphere, right? I'm sure. Ты можешь за меня написать экзамен с русского языка. ты можешь за меня написать экзамен с русского языка? Yeah, do you have у вас другие экзамены? Do you have any good exams? Any sites or anything like that? Мы увидимся с тобой в России. Спасибо. Я на 42 тысяч подписчиков я поеду в Россию. На город Петр, Москва, Сочи, может. Но если хотите видеть, я вам расскажу твои другие на подписку. Как весь Саворекс, welcome back. Спасибо, что вернулся. Она готова. Yeah, okay, Laza. Where are we at now? Yo, what up? Sam, I am in Texas. I'm in San Antonio. I'm going to be going to Mexico tomorrow, I believe, if the weather holds, as we say. And super excited to see what goes on down there and cross the border and see what's up. What's up with you? I'm guessing I think I know where you're at, but maybe not. What's new? All right, basically, boom. Will I ever see you again on the спросил. Она посмотрела на меня, right? She looked at me, и в ей взгляде был столько тоски. There was so much. So she looked at me, and with her look, there was so much toski. What the hell's toski? Toski. There was so much longing. Что я не нашелся, что ответить, right? That I was not able to. I couldn't find an answer, basically. Yeah. She looked at me, and with her, in her look, right? In her gaze, maybe, something like that. There was so much longing that I couldn't find an answer, basically, something like that. This was my last law school exam an hour ago. Very nice. Congrats. That's like for all of law school. I'm guessing that doesn't mean just like the semester. That means you're like dunzo, right? Congrats if that's the case. How are you going to celebrate? Of course, it was my family's idea. Yeah, that sounds like hell. How long? Как столько, what is it? How long did it last? Camps last. I always forget this word. Как долго I guess, yeah. Продолжалось это лагерь. Давайте просим приеду за автоявом, что? Автофаром. What is this? Let's see. We're gonna do some kind of autograph. Autograph will come from. I will. Как твой город? Язминчик? Я забыл. Эдвард, what up, кутешка 23, как вы? Hello. Edward, yeah. What do you think about Cristiano Ronaldo wanting to become the president of Ukraine? Это прав? Is that a real thing? I don't know. I think he. Думаю, он лучше, чем Зеленский, может быть. What do you think? Let's guys, a deep sadness, right? A deep sadness, like это nostalgia, это что-то. Yeah, very deep sadness. Okay, спасибо большое. Yeah, I didn't know how to respond.
На помощь мне пришла Лена, которая словно из ниоткуда появилась перед нами.
На помощь мне пришла Лена, right? To help me, Lena came over, которая слове из ниоткуда появилась перед нами. So to help me, Lena came over and did what? She did what? Lena came to my rescue, and then на помощь мне пришла Lena, right? To help me came Lena, которая словью, who, as if from nowhere, из ниоткуда, которая словно из ниоткуда появилась перед нами, right? Appeared in front of us, basically, something like that. Yeah, appeared out of nowhere. Thank you. Yeah, maybe, может, для найти это можешь найти игроки футбола. Да, я помнил, что. Summer camps every summer from 8 to 14. Jeez. And that was like all summer at the Visolette bill. It was kind of like the entire summer. Tell me lette bill at the Legieri. Basically, they lasted the entire summer.
Ой, а вы уже тут?
Oi, a вы уже тут. And you are already here. Oh, a вы уже тут. Right? You guys are already here. Something like that. Ah. Oh. Oh, you guys are already here. Что-то похоже. Right. Index. Mosor. Sometimes 2 different camps in one summer. Geez, no wonder you're such a clown. Okay. That explains a lot. Objaśnić mnogo. Это objaśnić mnogo.
Вот.
Вот. What do you think about licenciating the Russian military help fight? What? I don't believe that. Я не верю это. Думаю, это неправда. I can't believe that. I can't imagine that's true. Let's go on.
Она показала полную корзинку земляники.
Она показала полную корзинку земляники. She appeared with a full basket of berries, right? I think that kind of defeats the purpose, no? To ask the enemy's military? I don't even understand that. Для меня это не имеет смысл спросить Putin. Это. You surmise that I'm being disingenuous. Perhaps it is a possibility. It is a possibility. Okay. So yeah, she showed up with a full bag of strawberries. She showed up with a full basket of strawberries. Right, что-то как это, right? Shit, that I was always there. The region was where I lived in all summer camps. The region? What's the region? Это в эта игра? The region? Также это тиктошский. Где свой? База. Very nice, very nice.
Отлично.
Отлично. Oh, the Black Sea. It sounds nice, no? Для меня это красивный, блин, для меня это красивая природа, нет?
Теперь можно отправляться назад.
That kind of suck, you know, I'm sure you want to enjoy your home. I'm sure you probably, I'm sure you want to enjoy your home in the summer as well. Obviously, being locked inside in the winter is no way to live, if you ask me. I definitely understand. And there were some amazing camps, very good. Сыграть как-нибудь в новелле. Зайчик, может быть, мы последняя игра, что играет в этот канал, но может быть, это ты фанат в этой игре, котешка? I just got bored. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, I know it gets boring. You probably want to be at home, whatever, doing. If you were like me, you want to be at home playing video games for sure. But I understand. What do you do now during the summers? And I imagine the summers in Switzerland are probably amazing, no? What are the как тебе лето в Switzerland? I don't even know how to say Switzerland. Швейцария. Как тебе лето в Швейцария? I'm sure it's probably amazing. Let's go on here.
Перед глазами все еще стояло лицо Слави. В ушах звенели ее слова.
А мне перед глазами все еще стояло лицо Слави. В ушах звенели ей слова. Right? She was still in front of me. Her face was still in front of me, and she was, I'm guessing, waiting for a word, something like that. Я из США, я американец из города Чикаго. Пуп. Как вы? Откуда вы? Ну, спасибо большое за твой вопрос. Slavi's face was still in front of me, right? У меня Перед глазами, right, in front of my face. Все еще стою лицо Славии, right? Still the face of Slavia. В ушах, in my ears, в ушах, in my ears, звенели, was ringing, ей слово, right? Her words. Baza, very nice, very nice. The most recent game on this channel was probably, I think, Mafia 2 или Vegimac, I believe, something like that. Summer in Switzerland, it's awesome. What do you do? Что занимаетесь, или чем, what is it? Чем, блин. Чем увлекаетесь в лето в Switzerland? Let's camp war with Gagarin's name. Yuri Gagarin, the astronaut camp, perhaps? Lake. Okay, swim in the lake. Может быть. Oh, that's what you like to do in Switzerland? Very nice, very nice. Лучший лагерь это когда есть крытое место испекается. That's like a nice place to swim, right? The best camp. Yeah, you're not going to get very much weird stuff on you, I guess, if you swim in Switzerland versus swimming in other places. Boom Pie 13, thank you for the follow. Спасибо большое за подписку канал Boom Pie 13. Как наши стрим сегодня? Boom Pie 13. For what remaining duration is this live broadcast anticipated to persist? Probably an hour more. Може один час миново, I would say. Probably an hour more. Will you be watching for the hour? For what remaining duration? Do you intend to affix your eyes on your screen with the live broadcast, ruminating through the cells of the screen? No, thank you for the follow. Marchich Odin, thank you for the follow. Спасибо большое за подписку канала. Как наш стрим сегодня? No. Oh, no, sorry. Poop. Marchich Odin, как наш стрим сегодня? Спасибо большое за твой вопрос и за твой подписку. Let's read on. Грусть, тоска, right? Sadness, longfulness, right? Nostalgia. Это те эмоции, которые были так не характерны для нее, right? These were emotions that were not very characteristic of her, right? Yeah. Sadness and longfulness. Maybe like you say longing. These were emotions that were not very, very characteristic of her. Something like that, right? Yeah. Грусть точка это те эмоции, которые были не характерны для нее, right? They were not very characteristic, right? They were very, I guess you could say that, were very uncharacteristic of her. So they could get unmatched, right? Something like that. Спасибо большое, Ошелки, за 20 подарки глоссы. Very nice. I'm prepared to maintain my ocular focus upon the screen for a continuous duration of 3 hours. Yes, that is the goal. That is the future landmark. The future goalposts have been set at the mark of 3 human hours. Very nice, very nice. I got you. Where did you learn to talk like that, my friend? Да не знаешь что. Спасибо. Пуп. Знаешь ли английский тоже? 2019 was just peak. Yeah, peak before COVID nonsense. Arctic, что ли? Не, что Arctic? Что Arctic? Это лагерь? Let's go on, I got you. Дядя. Может быть, он все время скрывает на маской жизнерадостности. Maybe after all this time she was hiding her true feelings, something like that. Все время скрывает на маской жизнь. What is this? Yeah, she hides all of her feelings. Zameskoj жизнерадостности, right? Between a mask of cheerfulness. Basically, okay? What are you talking about? You're on the wrong app. Malini, are you at work right now? By any chance? You probably confused the words следующий, next, and последний, last. Yes, definitely. Следующий, последний, for sure. For sure I do. Все червево участников нашей группы любит Hank. You're looking for like a group that likes punk. Поэтому скоро все будем играть punk. Got you. Однако нам нужно сыграть вместе репетиции и понять, что мы больше сможем играть вместе. Yeah, it's very очень тяжело есть. Да, окей. Yeah, очень тяжело есть. Знаете, много людей, которые имеют свободное время и sufficient skill, да, и достаточный навык и commitment, и обязательство для общества это band. That's why I'm a solo artist for sure. It's very, very hard to find like-minded people who have commitment and free time and are willing to play. Very nice, very nice. But I'm sure you're pretty persuasive right now. Where'd you find them? Откуда знаете твои люди на band? Честно хотел оттуда набрать фирменник бутылок воды. Что? Something about a bottle of water. You need a bottle of water, Yasminчик. Что? Что ты слышал? Where? Well, they have special like water. Однако мне уже договориться, что я буду писать текст песен, а который гитарист буду писать музыку. You can write music as well, you're saying? I write the lyrics, the second part of the music. Gotcha. Okay, very nice, very nice. Какие люди в твой band? How many members? Какие членники в твой band? Oh, it's 9 p.m. Oh, what am I saying? Wow, okay, jeez. Cringe, sorry. Okay, so obviously you're not watching from work. Cool. What'd you do with the rest of your day here for rest? Что сделал после работы? Oh, блин, come on. Крокодила, приятная игра. Спасибо. Крокодилка. Как... Крокодилки, окей, думаю, знаю, что значит. Как наши струны. Вы первый, да, про крокодилка? Жизнерадостность, happiness, joy. Жизнерадостность, so cheerfulness, happiness in your life, right? Something like that. Very nice, very nice. Let's go on, alright. So yeah, maybe again, maybe she had been hiding these feelings the whole time behind her cheerfulness, right? As we're already, as we all do, some скрывает несколько вещей, right? We all hide some stuff. Это нормально, это обычное. Course. Feel tired after work. I'm already out by 10 p.m. Oh, that's all right. That means you're working hard, I suppose. And it's kind of like traditional 9 to 5. Do they pay you well? Заплатывать хороший? Вы так хорошо говорите по-русски. Спасибо. А какая вы национальность? Я американец. Мой кровь есть русский и итальянский, но в мой дом родной мой семья только говорит на английском, но выучил сам на русском. Спасибо, Бум Пай 13. Ты говоришь ли по-английски тоже? Let's see. Майк, есть ли какие-нибудь песни на русском, которые тебе нравятся? I'm not sure yet. Не знаю еще, но буду слушать это песня, но Думаю, я не готов для слушать русские песни еще, но это на мой список песни. Ты музыкант тоже? Ясминчик? Навыки есть, время есть, желание есть, но я думаю, ты понимаешь, что играть одному и играть в группе — это разные вещи, да, конечно. No, I'm talking about, я сказанный о навыки, время и желание для других вещей. Я знаю, у вас навыки, время и желание, но я возраст есть в другие языки, of course. Yeah, это very different things. Нам нужно синхронизация, научить играть вместе, найти общие точки. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's very, 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 very. Yes, it's very, very important to make sure that egos don't get in the way when playing with a group, or else it can sound pretty bad. Желанный порт, что? Годов, Урой, это твой, это где был лагерь, пока что только лид-гитарист уже играл в группе, а басист только играешь serious группе. Ты это будет твой первый раз играть в группе? Или... okay, very nice. Это може classical musicant. It was peak summer experience. Baza, very good. The port cities, I would love to go to a port city. Как это my port city? What do we have here? Порт Ясаюши. У вас хорошо получается. Спасибо, крокодилка. Говоришь ты по-английски тоже? Крокодилка? Ты очень похож на итальянский, так-то на испанца. Мой кровь итальянский есть в мой on my mother's side. How would you say this? My mother's side. Крокодилка співавши за попискую канал. Друг. Но материнской линии. Yeah, like from my maternal lineage, basically. Yeah, по матери я итальянский, yeah. Похож на испанский или итальянский степ. Yeah, испанский люди, много вариантов испанских люди, да, но, конечно, итальянский только один вид. Our last all these places, what do we got? Skadovsk, maybe I'll check out that. On очень похож на... Блин. We'll see. Ранние варианты Андрю Гаршет може. Да, из-за работы мой английский стал лучше. Very nice. Какие работы? Но я не так старательно подхожу в изучению. You haven't learned for a while? Кем ты работаешь? Вы, наверное, очень долго практикуешь. Да, конечно, это мой мечта. Знать, как учить языки быстро. И, конечно, если могу изучить русский язык, можно. Я могу изучить когда-нибудь, right? Какой-нибудь язык, right? I can learn Russian. I can learn any language. Думаю, если могу выучить русский, что смогу выучить любой язык, right? Let's go on. Кукла колдуна. Это твой совет для песни. Окей, спасибо, может быть. Какие стиль, какие варианты, какие жанры музыки это? И выбираю программистом. Окей, это, конечно. Если можешь быть программщик, можешь изучить тоже любой язык, for sure. Але получается, уже могу учить любой язык. Да. Yes, exactly. Actually, I think computer languages, learning to code is just as hard as learning a language, if you ask me. It's or harder. Думаю, это самый тяжелый, как изучение, чем изучение, как изучение иностранный язык, for sure. I'm sure you can learn any language, for sure. Откуда смотрите? Where are you watching from, if you feel like sharing? Нужно делать это, извини. Нужно делать что-то на фон. Alright, very good. Let's keep going. So yeah, she could be hiding all these from underneath a mask of cheerfulness. Может быть.
На этот вопрос я не знал, да и не мог знать.
Ответы на этот вопрос я не знал, да и не мог знать. Right? The answer to this question I did not know, and I would not know. Right? The answer to this question I did not know, and I could not know. Right? Индекс. Иногда мусор есть. Right? Yeah. Ответы на этот вопрос я не знал. Да и не мог знать. Окей, это именно на экране, это хороший знак. В Херсонской области. Три говорили рядом. Херсонской области. Let's look at the Херсонской область. Может быть. The Херсонской область. What is this? The Херсонский область. How would you say that? Херсон область? Херсон область. Это Херсон область. О, как хорошо. Мне нравится эта часть. Это Черный море. Сов, это для меня это очень красиво. Это мой кровь есть не как далеко из итальян и норвежский, и только несколько километров дальше Херсон область есть. Interesting. Yeah. Это мне нравится, это часть мира, for sure. Спасибо большое. Это сложно, что ты не знаешь английский, так ты языки программировки на английском. Да, конечно, это язык компьютер, язык computer science логический, это английский, да, как самолеты тоже, it's like the language of the skies. Что хотелось выписать код на русском? Код? You would want to write code. Писать код. Что код? Call of Duty? Call of Duty? The capillary aesthetics are remarkably commendable. Capillary? What are the capillary aesthetics? Blood? My veins? Is that what you mean? The code не видел в Москве. Нет, но на 42 тысяч подписчиков я поеду в Россию для первый раз. Я никогда был в России, в Москве, в Европе тоже, потому я американец, но думаю, скоро на 42 тысяч подписчиков на TikTok поеду в Россию, Москва, Сочи, Питер, все. Бумпи 13, это твой родной город? Москва? Лагеры у моря, let me port самый маленький из них. It's like the smallest of the ports, okay. Лагеры у моря, это прям очень круто. I'm sure. Sounds very nice. Я у Волги жила. You live near the Volga. Это скорее атмосфера вид. I'm sure that's also very nice. На море можно, правда, отдохнуть. You can always kind of like rest by the sea. I would love. And это не как дорогой живет там, да? Это дорогой живет близко с Волгой или Черным морем? Нет. As historians say, what's up, John Silver? Welcome back. As historians say, when Empress Catherine was passing through those places, she had a bad dream. So the city was named Kherson. Kherson? What is nightmare again? No. Koshmar, Kherson, something like that, maybe? Is that what we're talking about? Capillary structure of hair. Baza. Yeah, thanks. I'm trying. I grew it myself. Didn't at the how does she should? I grew it myself. Я тут живу, но родилась я в Новосибирске. Новосибирск. Как это хорошее место тоже, да? Тебе нравится? Как тебе Новосибирск? Это интересно. Это город или область? Это город Новосибирск, да? Kherson. It's a bad dream. Kherson. Это прав. Really. It was very cheap. It was very cheap before, but now there's war. Really. Это безопасне. Да? Безопасне. Это не хорошо. Alright, so again, I did not have an answer for this question, and the answer to this question I did not know, and I could not know. Right? Возможно, позже. Maybe позже. Maybe later, right? Maybe later. Сказал, maybe later. Что-то какие-то, да? Может, позже, да. Возможно, позже. We could possibly could happen later. Huison? Hersoin? Herovi son. Huison Herovi. Это Herovi. Очень Herovi. Что значит Herovi? Huirovi или Herovi? Okay, just shitty, something like that. Herovi son. Interesting, because it seems like a nice place, for sure. Let's писать программы, код. Код на русском, а так все только на английском. Да. Я овди ресурсы код доступны только на английском, да? Только на английском. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, думаю, для меня интересует много код другие языки, не код компьютер. Компьютер это окей, но думаю, стоит дать мою жизнь на код люди, языки, не код компьютер. Anyway, let's go on. So maybe later.
Обратно мы доплыли быстрее, потому что я постарался сконцентрироваться на
это было очень...
ни на что другое.
Это было очень быстро. Обратно мы доплыли быстро. Basically, we got there very fast. Обратно мы доплыли быстро. Yeah, обратно мы доплыли. So to return, return. They return back. Обратно мы доплыли быстро. We swim faster. Потому что я постарался сконцентрироваться на гребле. What the hell is this? They swam back faster. They got back faster because of why? I'm sure he was energized by Slavia's words, but yeah, okay. Потому что я постарался. I tried to сконцентрироваться. Basically, yes, that's like concentrate. Сконцентрироваться. I should concentrate на гребле. Concentrate on rowing. И не отвлекаться. And not be distracted. Ni na что другое, by anything else. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. And let's go on. Rhetorical. What underlies your apparent aversion to periodic forms of intimate stimulation? I'm not sure. That's definitely not one that I know. Definitely kind of a mysterious answer, but there's something doesn't just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right. Um, for sure. Does not seem right.
Хотелось лишь вернуться на пристань живым. Первый заплыв не прошел бесследно, и в этот раз руки начали болеть уже после нескольких взмахов веслами.
Wyuczcie устойчивее wyrażenie dla возможности вашей интерации в языке. What's this? Staple expressions for the possibility of greater integration into the language. Stable expressions. Что stable expressions? Что устойчивее выражение. Не знаю, что значит устойчивее выражение. Kind of like нормальные вещи, как хуй знает, или не знаю, например. What are stable expressions? Phraseologisms. Да, of course. Конечно, но нужно только нужно еще изучить обычные слова, не фразы, не даже знаю слова. I don't even know like regular words. Who's the most adequate person in my life? I don't know. My dad's pretty adequate. What is adequate? What is adequate meaning? Let's go on here. And I actually was at a similar camp to here in the game. Чешский советский лагерь, really? Kind of just a normal camp, huh? Мечтал в себе побывать в Украине. I was dreaming to go to Ukraine, как жаль, чтобы все против людей. Well, maybe it will end soon, perhaps. So против людей, everyone's against those people. Это славянские люди, братьям, славянские люди. Это очень жаль. Кстати, например, или Китай, например, може, или Китай, например. Или цитаты, что или цитаты, что цитаты. Что цитаты.
Пришвартовав лодку, я обессиленно рухнул на землю.
Пришвартовав лодку. Something about a boat. Prishvartova. Is it like rowing a boat? Row your boat. Prishvartovat. Твою лодку. Prishvartovat. Yeah, okay, so I'm tying up the boat. Prishvartovat. Kind of like putting the boat up on the wall, right? Yeah, obes Ileno ruchnu za na zemlю. Again, let's just force this again. Yeah, I'm learning. What is ili citate? Рассказывай мне, что значит. Yeah, ob es il Eno. Obessileno. My hands are tired. Oh. Zim. You. Yeah, I exhaustedly rufu zemlyu. Yeah, to the earth, to the ground, right? Zemlyu at the. Okay. Yeah, collapse to the ground. Got you. Например, пишет как от умы, to avoid something like the plague. Yeah, говорим это по-английски тоже. Бежать как от чумы. Yeah, I'm not. Думаю, я не готов для это. Например, не даже знал, что значит чумы. Но может это хороший способ для изучить, что значит чумы, но только я в фазе изучения слова сам. But eventually, как и твой любимый устойчивое выражение крокодилка. Quotes, что? Stay away from something. Yeah, we say that in English as well. Avoid like the plague. У Москвы только половина одиннадцатого детское время. In Moscow is full of like child time. Oh, it's only 10:30 in Moscow. Yeah, okay. I guess yeah, not so late, not so late. Again, when I return home, when I return home, we'll be doing like 12-hour streams again for sure. If I survive Mexico, we'll certainly be back to the long time streams. I thought this is not imperative for your present situation. Exactly. Как хорошо сказано. Дождь как кошки. Oh, блин. Дождь как кошки и собаки падают. Yeah, it's raining cats and dogs. Говорим это. It's raining. It's raining cats and dogs. Говорим по-английски тоже. Падают с неба. Это тоже устойчивое выражение. Yeah, there are много устойчивые выражения похожи между английский и русский. Very, very interesting. Have I heard that Trump loves Zelensky daughter? Send pic. Это мой Telegram. Hit me. Game line public. Можешь поделиться фото на Zelensky daughter на это проще. Мы так не говорим. Это ваш фраз. Oh, that's your phrase. Okay. Это был пример на английском. It's raining, man. Это песня, конечно. I saw streamers who ate and slept right during the stream, which went on continuously for several days. I don't know if we're going to do that, but maybe. Может быть. We'll start with just the 12-hour things. Не говори мне правды, сердце раздевается, но рано или поздно там снова будет все хорошо. Very good. Okay. Where's my... Yeah, so tying up the boat, I collapse from tiredness, basically. Something like that. Very good.
Славя и Лена склонились надо мной.
Славя и Лена склонится надо мной. Славя и Лена склонится надо мной. Склонится? Что? Склонилась. Yeah, basically they should bow before me. They should bow before me because I worked so hard. Yeah, I believe. Is that what he's saying? What a d-hole. The hell? What a d-bag. Интересно. No. Интересно. Maybe okay, no, literally they were saying they like literally to see what I was doing probably. Что-то как это, он не лиц надо мной, чтобы посмотреть, что я делаю, maybe. The vocalization exhibits a delightful resonance reminiscent of a mouse's delicate timbre. Baza, very nice. Do you have mice in your life or something? You have a lot of mice in your life? Yep. Хорошее делать, каналы, спасибо. Только я поднял, где пишет в какой чат. О, я на YouTube и Twitch тоже, если тебе интересует видеть много. Мой YouTube и Twitch это свои... Вот же имя, как на TikTok, GameLang, это GameLang, that's where you're seeing this from, for sure. У меня видео от музыка и от много на мой YouTube. Anyway, let's go on. Еще, например, Хорошенково moderate. No, помаленько. Еще пример Хорошенково помаленько. The good things in moderation, right? Pomalenko. Pomel. Right? Half, you should kind of limit your Horoshenki вещи, что-то как это. I believe something like that. Let's keep going. Say they stood over me, looking and seeing what I was doing. Basically, something like that. Believe. Если тебе было как тяжело, то сказывал. If that was so hard, why didn't you say something? I believe. Если тебе было так тяжело, то сказывал. Put this here. What is this? Если тебе было как тяжело. I don't understand what she's saying here. То сказал бы. Что-то какое-то. I don't understand. Anyone want to try to get this one? Perhaps. Let's go on. What is your evaluation of Telegram's efficacy? Does it impress its contemporaries and utility? I like it. I don't understand like the whole like the message group thing where you like send a message and then like only a few people can respond to you. I don't understand that whole thing, but it's okay. It's okay, definitely. Yeah, but I don't understand like the kind of the one way chat thing. That for me is a bit strange. Вы правильно перевели в первый раз. Вы правильно перевели в первый раз. You truly перевели. Что значит перевели в первый раз? You truly did something the first time. Вы правильно перевели в первый раз. Знаю, что значит правильно, знаю, что значит в первый раз, но не знаю, что значит перевели. Переведить? Oh, you translated it right the first time, right? Вы правильно перевели, перевели. Это самое, да? Вы правильно перевели в первый раз. You translated it right the first time, right? Это хорошо. You translated it right the first time, да? Yeah. Вы правильно перевели это с первого раза. Что-то какие-то. Very nice, very nice. База, спасибо. Эх, русский, это очень хорошо, очень хорошо. Славянский энергии. Top. Okay. We have lots of people are looking at the anime girls on my screen at the normal. Average TikTok user, average YouTube and Twitch enjoyer. Кто это? What is this one? I like that one. Severno друг мой. All is true, my friend. Thank you, База Ясминчик. Очень хорошо. Спасибо большое. Let's go on. Просто уважительный fun, right? Basically, in just like a different form, собака. Yeah. Respect. Goodbye, everyone. I'm going to sleep later. Бумпай был хорошо познакомиться с вас. Надеюсь, видеть вас в другой стрим. Но надеюсь, для вас тоже, и надеюсь, для вас тоже был последний, или был полезный. И надеюсь, выучил что-то хорошее. Спасибо большое за подкаст, спасибо большое за твой чат, и надеюсь, для вас было интересно. Спокойной ночи, right? Let's go on. Okay, Baza, again, classic. Can't get away from Apollo Stunley. Glad you took so much attention. We have an interesting roster today. Not a ton of, I guess, there's still some of the normal faces, but definitely a lot of new folks hanging around. Let's go on here. Yeah, so if it was hard, if it was difficult, you would have said something, right? Something like this. These lovely ladies have said to me, right? Если это было трудно, тебе что-нибудь сказал, right? Of course. These girls know how I work. That's right. All right, let's go on. We'll go for maybe about like 8 more minutes, something like that.
Ничего.
Да не ничего. Oh, it's nothing. Да не ничего. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going. Where else are we here?
Сейчас полежу, и все пройдет.
Just полежу и все пройдет. I'm just gonna put it here and everything will go, basically, something like this. Сейчас полежу, right? Сейчас лежу и все пройдет. Right, I'm gonna, okay, I'll get pull stuck on, of course. Just wants to lie down. Сейчас полежу и все пройдет. And I'm gonna lie down now and everything will pass. Интересно, okay.
Ладно, тогда отнеси корзинки, пожалуйста, Ольге Дмитриевне, а то у нас еще дела есть.
No, Zogt odniesie korzniki, пожалуйста. When you see the baskets, you'll be able to, Ольга Дмитриевна, а то у нас еще дело есть. What is this? Нужно переводить все. Well, okay, well then, odnesi korisniki получается, right? So then take, odnesi, nosi, что-то как это? Odnesi. Yeah, odnesi korzinki получается. Take the basket, please, Ольга Дмитриевна, right, to her. А то у нас еще дело есть, right? We still have things to do, okay? Cool. Нормально. Probably tea, чай. Почему полежит есть lie? Удивительно. That's why полежит is, yeah, полежат, right? Just lie down, right? Right? Неожиданно. What's up, Bobabi? Неожиданно. Что значит неожиданно? Summer ends. Ну, Kolshevo Umachenki, right? You can't have too much of a good thing. What's up, Bobabi? Как наши stream сегодня, если ты первый раз здесь? They're just saying, lie down and everything will pass. It seems like a universal cure for all diseases as a joke, right? Yeah, I guess you can sleep off, yeah, you can sleep off most bad things for sure. Something like that. Oh, Strikey, yo! I think there's someone here that you might enjoy for sure. What up? What up? What's new with you? How's it going? How's it going? How was school? How's cart slinging? Cart ripping. Lie down. Yeah, Bill Peroveda как у плавающей ложь. У плавающей. Плавающей ложь. This nice сложности. У плавающей. У плавающей. Plavashi floating away. Plavashi lodge. Not really sure. Yeah, это как what was it? Пожалуйста, something like that. Почему? Почему нет? Почему нет? Бобами. Покуда смотрите? Бобами. All right, let's go on. So we still have things to do. Yeah, connection. Yes, of course.
Сейчас я был готов согласиться на что угодно, лишь бы не вставать.
Сейчас я был готов согласиться на что угодно, лишь бы не вставать. Сейчас я был готов, so now I was ready to согласить за что угодно. Right now I was ready to agree with her, basically. Right? I think something like that. Сейчас я был готов. Alright, I was ready to agree with her, basically, in one way. Лишь не вставать. What do we have going on here? Let's see, нужно переводить все. Я был готов согласиться на что угодно. Basically, yeah, I was ready to agree to anything, everything. Угодно, everything. Лишь бы, instead of, лишь бы не вставать, instead of getting up, something like that, right? And I was ready to agree with everything instead of getting up, rather than get up, right? Лишь бы не вставать. I don't really understand the grammar there, but без L, где? Down это вниз, lie, ложь, знать ложь упала. That means lying is a different, right? Aren't there a different, right? Like don't lie to me. Или тоже I'm lying down. Говорим. Не лги мне, я ложусь. Это как это? Ligi, maybe? Is that what you're talking about? Твой locate down into niz, или venivel, right? On your boat down niz, venizel, right? Is minima ignoble. Шоке. God. Who's night? Это мы ровно говорили для понимать, что случалось начать, но все окей, это хорошо для весом, I'm sure. We have this, yeah. Есть новые питают lies и lice. Oh, питают lies and lice. Yeah, you can also say, I have lice in my hair. Тоже, блин, и иногда Яндекс. Мусори есть. Oh. И дождь есть, кажется, но может нужно будет закончить стрим. Yeah. У меня вещи лежит и льгит. Вещи, lice. Когда Джон Сильвер на YouTube сказал, это тоже что-то которые русскоговорящие люди пытают, дорогой Майк, к сожалению, мне снова придется понукить этот замечательный стрим. Продолжаем, Витон. Я тоже буду на твоих стримах приятно сидеть. Обещаю быть на следующем стриме в Мексике, если он будет. Да, будет for sure в Мексике стрим. Спасибо большое за вернуться. Думаю, я буду выконывать стрим тоже, потому почему много дождь есть. Или будет скоро. Но спасибо большое, что вернуться другой раз, и надеюсь, для вас был полезно. I just got a banana with the thickest peel I've ever seen, and it tastes like shit. You sure not thinking of a who's знает, a plantain or something like that? Maybe not necessarily a banana. Dude, streaming from the cartel, please. Мой банан такой же. Oh, блин. Very nice, very nice. Майк не завтра обязательно выучил парочку строк из песни «Катюшка» очень кстати будет. In the morning you should do what? Буду переводить. Буду концентрировать по тему the «Катюшка» song, okay. Это что-то картельских, может быть. Alright, думаю, буду в концентрировать, поэтому дождь есть, не можешь видеть на экране, но. That's it for today. Спасибо большое. John, Silver, Dowlins, Daniel, thank you guys for coming back. I really, really appreciate you guys. I should actually get this. This is gonna get wet too. Let's go back. Oshioki, bro, thank you for being here. As well. I'm not sure if any of the other Quizilla, if you're still here. Thanks for being here. Zazminchik, I think you left already. But thanks for being here as well. I don't know if our Czech presence is still here. Cero De Faro, thank you again for being here. If you're still here, thanks for all your help. Thanks for all your challenging chats. I love it. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. This is for May 9th. Okay. Thank you guys. No, thanks for being here. Спасибо вам, что быть здесь. С праздником. Завтра. Enjoy your May 9th. I will I'll be back. Завтра будет стрим для праздник. Палестине би хорошо познакомиться с вас снова. Крокодилка тоже вы. Бобаби, добро пожаловать. Thank you. Если любите контент, прошу вас подписку на канал, потому на 42 тысяч подписчиков. Я первый раз поговорите, люди. На мусульмане русский. Hope you guys enjoyed. The rain's getting a little more serious. Thank you guys. I love you all. Until до завтра. Завтра будет стрим. Это мой канал Telegram. /game playing public. Если тебе интересует. Делаю нотификация, где стрим есть на Telegram. Если хотите знать много о стрим, это something. Yo, Molly Kulak, what? And Dennis Toshe? Oh my god. I didn't notice you guys were here. Thank you again for everything. Sorry, I gotta end a little early. I hope everything's well with you. So своих помог. And yeah, before everything gets wet,